What's going on, guys? Welcome to Pops and the Heny Brothers podcast. We are your hosts, and y'all know what time it is, man. Let's make it.
And this is Pat Jr., and we have on the far end on the opposite side, Pops himself, Pat Sr.
What's up, guys?
You know how we do it at
And
the beginning.
dolls.
You know how we do it at the beginning. We just wait for some people to tune in. In the meanwhile, while we're waiting,
tag some folks.
we're going to tag some folks. And then, once we get some folks in here, we're going to get some music going. And you know how we do. Hopefully everybody's doing good otherwise.
Y'all know the routine. We're just waiting on folks to come in. We tagging folks right now. What's going on, Dennis? Dennis in the chat.
Dennis, what's going on? Let's give Dennis a hand clap for coming in. Let's get some music going, and then while we're doing this, Dennis, we're gonna have you to help us check our sound and see how it sounds.
You want to see? You want to answer what he just said?
Dennis says, I thought y'all was only on Saturdays. Yeah, we was on Saturdays, but we're trying a new method for Thursdays. So we're probably moving back and forth with Thursdays and Saturdays, but we'll see how it'll pan out. And if it works out, we'll stick to Thursdays, but
Just playing it by ear, trying to see what's working
if
best.
not,
So.
then we'll go back to Saturdays, but
Either way, we're gonna be here for y'all.
yeah, I got other podcasts I do too, so I'll be on different days. So
Thanks for that sound check, Dennis. We appreciate that, man. He said everything sounded good thus far.
Good.
My man.
Talk
My
loud
man.
into your mic, fellas. Make sure they don't.
He said it sounds
the
good.
mics don't.
he said it sounds good.
Okay, good.
That's my man. That's what I'm talking about.
And you ain't gotta scream. You know what I mean?
But you know how we do.
Just talk normal. You'll be fine. You know what I mean?
Are you serious right now?
You
Like
got your
realistically?
You got your notification, Dennis?
All right.
Use it, man. Use
Last time that we was on my mic, when I talk loud like this, my mic. So I'm just wanting to make sure when we get a little
what's
loud.
going on,
you know.
Don Hall? Don Hall said
Don, what's up,
sounds
bro?
way better.
What's
Awesome.
up, Paul?
Good.
That ain't a Senior Hall, is it?
We fixed it since last time.
Yeah,
Let's get busy. Yeah.
we've been thinking about the
Big old fingers.
Hey, you see how big his fingers was, man?
Arsenio?
Yeah.
Shoot, man.
God.
Someone could have been a pro quarterback.
You know what?
And
Probably
Dennis
NBA
says,
player.
Dennis says, okay, I got my notifications up. He got his own notifications up.
Yeah, buddy.
So you need us on that show ASAP. I hear you. We feeling you, brother.
Shout out to my girl Melissa. Hey, baby. What's up? Shout out to everybody else that's watching.
What's up, Red?
What's up, Red?
What's going on, Red?
You ain't no Dallas Cowboy fan, but you still good in my book.
Oh, man.
You still
Y'all
one
on
of
the team.
You still one of the boys for me, man.
We're just waiting on everybody to come in. We tagging folks now.
Oh, yeah.
That's your
Come on, get in on this.
That's your brother.
Get in on this. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Get in on this. Come on.
What's up, Sharon?
I'm good, bro.
He said, nah, I'm good, bro. Tag as many people as I can.
Do your thing.
So we got some topics to talk about tonight, guys. We're not gonna try to keep y'all too long.
You want to join us, Red? Come on in, bro. You at home. Me casa, you casa,
so
bro.
we're gonna get you on in just a minute, Red.
Said I could actually join y'all tonight. It's cool. It's cool.
I'll
Good,
casa,
awesome,
your
awesome,
casa.
awesome,
Come
awesome.
on, bro. Come on.
He said, "Oh, I ain't gonna say that word right yet, but oh snap."
Go ahead and come on with it. Come on, Cleanest. Come on.
Oh, don't do that, Don. I forgot about that. Oh,
The Tina
man.
Don't tell me you dressed up like Tina
I
Turner.
did. What, this was years ago.
Oh no, you didn't.
I did.
So you
Son.
got your Tyler Perry on.
Come on.
Years ago, man. I did
So you
years ago.
sold completely out.
You sold out, dude.
At that, I didn't know I was doing it at that
You
time.
know you was doing it.
This was years
You
ago,
knew you
man.
was doing it.
Like The Rock said, whoa, 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 whoa.
Thanks a lot, Don. Appreciate it.
Turn them,
So
yo.
you dressed
This was
up
years
like
ago.
Tina Turner?
Years ago, yeah.
I had a friend that did that. Well, not really.
Tell
a friend.
Pop what's going on here.
Somebody did that in school when was in elementary, dressed up like Tina Turner and performed for the school as a dude. And we already knew he was.
No.
That was-
My son so
He had the wig on, dress.
Well, you know I ain't like
heels,
that.
all
Did you have a dress on, man?
Wait.
Did you have a dress on?
Wait.
No.
Don can't just bring this out nowhere and we go past it.
Yeah, we gonna start up on this, guys. We gonna start up on this. You had a dress on and all.
Forget the podcast right now.
Yeah. You had a dress on, lipstick and all.
So what did you have on when you did this Tina Turner?
It was 15 years. I didn't know. I mean, I was young, man.
What did you have on?
I
with
ain't
the
telling you,
Tina
man.
Turner
I
thing?
ain't telling you.
Don, talk to us, bro.
Yeah, talk to us. Tell us what he
Matter
had
of
on.
fact, show the video.
Don, I will hunt you down.
Yeah, show the video. I don't know. Matter of fact, Travis Henry on Facebook. Send it to me on Messenger. I gotta see this.
PC Henry, Facebook.
He says, 15 years ago. So
I
what
don't care how long it's been. We want to know what
I
that
don't
did he have
care
on the
if it
dress,
was 30.
Let's
lipstick,
see.
gloves,
That
or
was
what?
probably,
No. What'd you have on for real?
We men's don't do that.
Probably 20 years ago, probably.
What?
So, I mean, what'd you have on? I gotta know.
And who was at the party?
No, I gotta know.
Who was at the party?
I'm not trying to be.
It was a play that a bunch of people put on. Like we did different skits. I dressed up as the Blues Brothers with a couple of buddies of mine.
Blues
for
and Brothers, what
for
we're
another
talking about.
song.
That's fine.
That's
No, I'm
cool.
just saying we just did different skits, man.
Let's get to the Tina Turner.
When you dressed up like the woman who always there, was you sober?
I was sober. It was just.
Oh,
it was
okay.
like fun
So-
skit.
so
but I
you
was young, man. I was young, man. It really
I don't
wasn't.
care how young you were. Who got you to do
So you
that?
had a dress on.
I ain't saying nothing, man.
Oh,
So you had a wig on too.
No,
And did you have makeup on, lipstick?
I ain't saying nothing.
Did you have high heels?
Oh no, I ain't had no makeup on, no lipstick. Now, whoa! Wait a minute. Now.
It sounded better.
It was a comical thing, but man,
comical thing.
yeah, it was comical. It was like
Did
a
you have a
parody.
dress on?
Tyler Perry would have thought it was comedy.
Flip Wilson would have
Tyler
thought.
Perry does the makeup and the lip like he
Flip
goes all out,
Wilson,
tries to make it
That's why we
serious.
act- You better make it clear. That's why we
No,
asking
see,
you.
Flip
the
Wilson,
Tyler
Martin
Perry-
Lawrence, Tyler
Tyler
Perry.
Perry tries to make it serious. Like we were cutting up having fun. This was the joke.
Did you have a dress on?
I ain't answering no more questions. This is a joke.
Pat, you did this?
This is a joke. I ain't answering no more questions.
Oh my God.
Brandon Howard in the building. What's up?
Brandon, what's up, boy? Give
Brandon,
me a
are
clap.
you hearing this mess?
The second one.
Your boy sold out.
Forgot.
We acknowledging you, bro.
First off, Brandon, you came in at the right time.
At the right time.
But kind of at the wrong time at the same time.
Did you hear what he said?
Don Hall, I guess one of Patrick's old friends, or
What you
friend,
saying when you did that?
said that Patrick
I was lip
dressed,
syncing. It was a comical
Patrick
thing.
dressed up as Tina Turner. I say, so you mean to tell me we ain't know nothing about this, and you ain't gonna tell us about it, obviously?
Hell no, I wasn't gonna tell
He
you.
know he gonna tell us. He know we
And he got his Tyler Perry on. So
It's a
Brandon,
little bit different than
Brandon,
Tyler
do you remember when the other Brandon dressed up like Tina Turner when we was in elementary school and did a like a little concert for us in the classroom? I remember it vividly. He had the wig on, the dress, makeup, heels, all that. And the teachers was just loving it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm calling his name because, yeah.
Justin, what's going on, bro?
And you know who I'm talking about, Brandon.
Guys,
you remember that? 'Cause I remember.
We got a sensitive problem. We got a big problem. Y'all
Shout
got
out
to
to
join in
every-
with us, and we gonna talk about
Shout
this
out to
thing.
everybody who's watching. Claps, hand
Yeah,
claps.
join out. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's watching.
So Patrick, just at least tell me. So you had the dress on, we know that.
You don't know nothing.
Was it a skirt?
You don't know nothing.
Did you have the wig on?
You, have
You don't know
stockings
nothing.
on,
I'm
too.
asking, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't never worn no stockings. Ever.
No, but I'm asking, you had the wig on?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Did you have heels on?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Brandon said, see? He said, yep, I remember that. And the teachers forced us to watch that. We even knew then it was wrong as kids.
Yeah.
We don't want to see this.
But I brought him up knowing better than this
So-
guy. It ain't on Pop Mom.
So Patrick got his Tyler Perry on. Bro, I got to look at you different, bro. That's crazy.
That's life, man.
Life, no, it's not.
Hey,
not for us.
we live and learn.
But you chose to do it.
We live and learn, you know.
Bro, that caught me off guard. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah, Patrick.
We live and learn.
But,
When he
but
said-
you never done that again after that, right?
Hell no.
When he-
I told you I didn't. I mean, I was young. I didn't really
How
think
old
that.
was you when you did this? First off,
Man, I was like in my early 20s, man. It was like
20?
a long
so
time
you was
ago.
grown then.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But it was, I mean, you know,
I was so shocked.
it was to help some youth and raise some money for some stuff. So it was.
So they wanted you to dress up like a woman to help.
It was for good.
So you dressing up for a woman is for a good cause.
The whole event was, like I said, it was a whole bunch of skits in like different
I'm on
places.
your ass. I'm sorry.
That's
But
sorry.
you dressing up as a woman was for a good cause. There's no excuses, no exceptions.
Well,
no
now,
rules.
look, now I
Now you
know
can talk
that.
to me. Don't talk to me about rules, coach. Now you can say that.
The kid may lose his leg.
My kid might lose his leg.
Lord have
I
mercy,
don't have my
man.
priorities.
Anyway,
My chest was out, guys.
gosh.
And then when he said something about dressing like a woman, I started going down them and chill like that.
Can you believe your son did
No.
this?
That's your brother.
This your son though. You created him.
That's mama. So
but first of all, for the record, Tyler Perry.
we ain't talking about Perry.
No, Travis brought up Tyler Perry because he.
We know Tyler Perry do whatever
Yeah,
it
we
takes.
know-
Yeah, so Tyler Perry. There's no. I've never done no makeup or no
So you didn't have no
lipstick,
makeup on.
no
You wasn't dropping it like it
stockings,
was-
no,
you wasn't dropping it like it was hot enough. So
no
what
crap
was
like
you
that.
doing when you dressed
It was
up
a
like-
comical. It was a comedy thing.
What? Tell me the comedy thing that you was a part
What
of.
skit?
Parody.
What
It was lip syncing a Tina Turner song.
What song?
That's all it was.
Please tell me.
couldn't do that without-
What's love got to do with it?
Oh no, what love got to do with? Ain't that talking to a man talking about?
No, I ain't never said no lyrics about no man in no song. That song don't have no
What
lyrics
love got to
saying,
do with? You know what that song saying?
but that song don't say he or him or no crap like that.
Oh, it kind of be specific.
We
there.
know she was talking about a guy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a parody. It was a comical parody thing.
Talking about his physical and
It said you must understand by the touch.
We know the lyrics, Pops.
So you saying it wasn't saying nothing? I'm letting you know
don't
you
know.
was
Be
up there
quiet
doing
now,
that.
nigga.
You must understand by the touch of your hand. Make my blood.
Yes, I'm very scared.
What?
I
I'm
think
very
they made my
scared.
pulse react or something.
I'm very,
It said make my
I'm very,
blood.
I'm very,
ball or something like
I'm
that.
very scared of my
Make my
manhood.
pulse react or something.
And listen,
that's even worse.
and here's the thing about it: very scared of my manhood. Everybody that knows me knows that. First of all, we're gonna cover this real quick. We need to cover for everybody that's watching because
Yeah, we do. We
you may
do.
have some people who I'm heterosexual.
Well, Melissa
Oh, no,
says.
yeah,
Melissa
yeah.
says it's okay, Patrick. It just shows that you're comfortable in your manhood.
No, it ain't okay.
I will say
He wasn't a
this.
man when he's up there dressed like that. He thought he was a woman.
I can understand if he was a kid or something.
And I
He
and-
was 20
You didn't know no
something.
better, but you
I'm
said
trying-
20 something.
Don, I'm trying to move on, but we did change up the lyrics of the songs because they were, just so it wouldn't be as.
Red, what do you think about this, man?
But we changed up the lyrics to some of the songs and stuff like that and redid them. So it's not. It was done in.
Ron's backstairs. Let's bring him.
Yeah, we'll bring him in just a second.
Ron, are you listening to this,
We're gonna
man?
move on, guys, in a second. But just
Bring him up. I got to hear what they got.
this
to
caught
say
us
about
off guard, guys. This
But
really
here's
caught us
the-
off guard.
but it was
Patrick, bring him up, man.
But the event was for a good cause,
Bring him up.
and to help some youth and stuff.
Bring
now-
him out. Bring him out.
and
Bring
here's
him out, man.
But here's the thing about it.
Hey,
So
come on.
with Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry does the whole lipstick makeup thing. He literally seriously
we asked you
tries.
what you had on. We asked
Yeah,
you.
He should know what I'm saying is he tried to portray himself as a woman in a serious way. This was what we did was like a comical thing. It was like a parody. Like
That's what he's doing.
You love them boys.
No, but he's-
He makes comedy.
he's really
Yeah.
like. What about the Medea movie?
You been
This
drinking
song
them
got, like,
drinks?
That's a comedy for him.
Yeah, but this.
Come on now.
Yeah, he's really embodying like
Hey, Travis.
he's trying to
He
really
love them
fully embody.
boys, tenders. He be drinking them drinks.
He was trying to really embody being a woman. You know what I'm saying? Not me. But anyway,
I heard that one.
here's the thing about it though. At the end of the day, like you live and learn. Like now, there ain't no way because I know what it means. I know,
I never heard that.
but I also know since then I've learned over the last 8 years.
If you would have said you was a kid, okay.
I mean,
You don't know no better. You're a
I mean,
kid, you know we do things.
mentally,
But you said you was 20 something.
mentally, as far as
You said you're doing for good.
mentally and for as knowledge, I was because I didn't know what the that agenda was.
You didn't know what you was doing.
No, I just thought it was all in good fun. And so with that being said, now since then you
You got
learn
guys whistling at you when you did that.
since you Since then you've learned what the industry.
Guys listening at you.
Man, anyway, since you've learned, since you've learned what the industry.
Done what y'all guys whistling at.
Well, you know we've lost viewers.
I know they was.
When we started out with close to 10 viewers, now we're down to 4. I'm just saying.
I get it, but
here's the thing. So
all that. This has to be addressed.
Well, it don't have to be. I mean, it's nothing to address.
It's got to be addressed.
No, it don't.
Before we can move on.
No, it don't. It don't have to be addressed.
Okay, we can
somebody can't bring something up like that and we don't say nothing about it.
We're gonna let it go.
It don't have to be addressed, but it already has been addressed. So.
But I'm sure it was good fun.
He said it was all in good fun. Thought like that.
Yes.
Of course.
Of course, then y'all wasn't dressed up like that.
That's what they all say when
But here's the thing about it.
Agenda and stuff. That's what they say nowadays.
Let me finish. Let me finish my thought process. Since then, we've learned what that agenda is and what's behind the agenda, especially in the industry, in the entertainment industry.
Oh, you're saying you know better now.
I've been know better, but like this, and even learning about that.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
Even then,
we're just messing with
I know,
you.
but even then, even learning that, the time period of learning that was far removed from when we did that event. So
we're just playing with you, brother.
But I go on record as saying I don't judge anybody for doing whatever they do. It's God's place to judge them.
But we judging you.
Now you call something. Hold on, Pops. Let me finish.
At the time you can't judge.
Pops, hold on.
You're not getting touched.
No,
Right?
you want. I've been trying to talk. Y'all won't let me talk. Now you call a spade, you call right, call wrong. Do I feel like it was wrong to do it at the time? Yes, I just didn't know any better.
Now say he ran the sound. I didn't do anything like that. He said he didn't do it. He cleared himself.
But here's the thing about it.
Wow, he just threw you.
So look at, but see, you got to be man enough to say, if I could go back and do it again, would I do that? No, because I know better now.
We know you won't.
Well, can you at least tell us all what you was wearing? That's all I want to know.
Man, I ain't getting stuck on all that, man.
No, I'm just saying that way.
But
because mentally, I'm seeing you in makeup and all kinds of stuff.
Man, I ain't never wore no makeup and no darn
can you
lipstick,
just tell me before we can move on? I just want to know.
Now,
I'm done with it.
Let's move on. Here's the last.
It must have been bad. You don't even want to say.
It wasn't bad. It was like a funny parody skit.
No, I get that. I'm saying like the dress. We know you had the skirt or whatever you call it.
I read the sound, man. I didn't do anything.
We know you had the wig. We know.
I ain't telling you nothing.
I see it.
Okay.
But I can tell you this. I've never. Hold on for a second. I've never worn. Hold on for a second. I ain't telling you what I'm wearing, but I can tell you what. But I can tell you one thing for sure.
Wig.
Your boy ain't never put on no lipstick or no makeup or no darn stockings. I can tell you that right now.
That's good.
Now I'll say he had no makeup, but he didn't say he didn't have the dress, the wig, and the heels.
Now, moving on. Red.
Understand.
We're gonna bring in.
But you can't do Tina Turner not wear the heels.
Was you dancing like her?
I ain't talking about it.
Okay, you know what? Let's leave it alone. Let's go to the next stuff.
Wow.
We're gonna take a break on that, man. But if that was Pop. Y'all wouldn't let. Oh Lord.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you.
Yeah, he would go in.
Right
yes, sir. He would go in. You know he would. But he would. But that's all right.
That's the only reason why I give you a hard time, Pat, because you know you would be on positive.
Yeah.
It was me. Come on, bro.
Even they would be on me if I did that. I hear Ron talk. I get Brandon talking like that.
If you did it now, knowing what you know,
I ain't doing it at all.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, you know.
But hey, we're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone.
But let's get back on.
Y'all trying to brush it off like it's nothing.
What's up, Tank?
Let's get back on topic.
But anyway, we're gonna get back to football. But we had to address that, guys, because
we had a moment there. Y'all found the moment.
Don can't just bring something up like that and we just brush it under the rug like it's nothing.
Tank Cook's in the house. Bill's Mafia.
We had a moment, guys. Dolls.
All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about lots of topics.
Yeah.
And your boy's unfazed by it. I'm unfazed because at the end of the day, you live and learn. You have experiences, you learn from, you grow.
You gonna bring them on?
Was you auditioning for Madea Goes to Jail or something?
Nah, definitely not.
That's about the time that movie was out.
What's the other movie? What's the other movie with the guy playing a woman? What's his name? The funny guy, the comedian. He played Mrs. Housefly. What's her name? Dragfly. What's the woman's name?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, would you filming for that or what?
Well, that was in the 90s. He said 20 years ago. So Madea Goes to Jail. That's about right.
All right, so guys, we got Ron. We got Ron Thomas on. Ron, welcome to the video. Hopefully all is going well for you. But we got lots of topics to talk about too. Not a lot of topics, but some topics. So we're gonna try to get through it as fast as possible.
What's going on, Ron?
What's up, Ron? What's up, man?
Wait a minute. Travis, tell me you got some baby powder on you.
No, I don't.
flatten your brother into next week. Hit him so hard.
I can't believe I'm shocked, man. I'm literally shocked. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still like, that's gonna mess with me. Like, I'm just shocked.
That messing with me.
Cause I don't know. Like, Patty, you gotta understand, you know that coming
He
up
was
hard.
some
We live, I get it.
bartenders. He be drinking them drinks.
But,
Hey,
oh my
man,
God.
bring red on,
man, I
man.
turned
No,
down
bring
there.
red on.
Man,
Okay.
man, I turned down now.
You hear me?
When Don said that, man, I couldn't believe what I was reading.
Bring red on.
Man, I turned down now. That's it. I don't know what to say about that.
I mean, he still won't tell me. He won't tell us what all he wore. But if I had to guess, I know he had the wig, I know he had the dress, and I know he had the heels. He said he didn't want no makeup, but everything else, that's the Tina Turner kid right there. So,
All right, guys. So,
Tina Turner kid.
yeah, that's the Tina Turner.
so Travis, you want to lay out the topics for the night?
Yeah.
I mean, we're trying to stay on. We're trying to stay on topic, man.
Okay, we'll get back on
We
topic.
on topic now. We on topic.
We on
'Cause
top
it's-
of
We got hot now,
All
man.
right, you gotta cue it up. We're gonna go with the top 10 quarterbacks.
We got our air conditioning coming.
Top 10 current quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got the picture queued up.
Uh,
We're gonna talk.
Actually,
Some picture when you wearing a dress.
It better not be.
Don't nobody want to see.
Ryan, he said it's a video of it.
That's what Don said.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Wow. But our first topic is gonna be the top 10 quarterbacks current right now. So we're gonna cue this up and we're gonna have a discussion about this. But Ryan, other than that, how's it been going, man? What you been up to?
I'm blessed, man. To be 42 now, I'm blessed.
That's good, man. Like I said, happy birthday.
that's right.
again,
Happy
man.
birthday,
Happy
bro.
birthday, brother.
Yeah.
Did you send me that on Messenger, Travis?
Yeah.
I had that queued up at one point,
It's one of those.
Sure.
and now
Sure.
Sure.
I wonder if that's it. Wait.
No, that's not it.
Go Bills, huh? That's what Tank said. Go Bills. Good football team. Good football team.
I'm gonna have to find it again, or
They're gonna be a little more special this year. The Bills. They're gonna be even more special.
Patrick usually had this stuff up. He knows exactly what it said. He's a little rattled right now because he can't seem to find it.
And Tina Turner.
you can't tell him I'm unfazed.
Yeah.
This don't bother me,
we
man.
see you. You're off base.
No, I'm not phased.
A little rattled, bro.
I mean,
Just a little bit.
I could care less, really.
Because you
man.
can't even find the what's come. Usually you pull it right
Yeah.
out.
Hey,
No, it should have been in my red emails, but I don't know.
Hey, what you do behind closed doors, that's your business.
Now, he did this in public, but that's even worse.
Okay, well.
And then they let somebody take a video of it. Yeah, duh.
God, they can blackmail you anytime they got ready. But these your boys, I know they won't. But
He said, don't let me pull the video out, the Tina Turner video.
Wait a minute. Hey, tell him to send me that video.
Man.
The offering blackmail him. Every time he talk junk to me,
you gonna play it.
I gonna play it.
I'm the one that need it. Because there's a lot of time I want to shut him up. And that would be just the thing.
Travis. Okay, top 10 quarterbacks. All right, so
Oh, we'll get back on track.
let me get this queued up, guys. This is a photo of what they
I was talking about the older one, that one. But you can print that one up too. That's the one about the quarterbacks under pressure. But
Oh,
we'll keep
yeah,
that one.
that's right.
I thought we were going to talk about the one under pressure.
we can just do that. I mean, that's fine.
Let's do the pressure one. So they can see, well, they can let us know which one they think quarterbacks under pressure.
So, guys, while we're queuing this video up, how about you tell us about your teams and how you feel about your team so far in terms of training camp during the off season? If you've made any major roster moves, if so,
What moves you proud of? You know.
and then is there anything about your team that's got you concerned or nervous?
Or excited?
Can y'all first?
Yeah,
Put them on
absolutely.
screen, Patrick. We
And
can't
then I'm
see.
gonna get red up.
And Travis know where I finna go with this. We need to sign a corner. We need one back. Just like you needed that dress that night.
Dang.
That's wrong, man. That's wrong.
Hey, he said he's auditioning for Madea Goes to Jail, man. So we gotta give him a pass, man.
Hey.
Ain't no pass over here.
No, I'm saying he's trying to be in the movie, man.
Ron, you know what y'all need to do? Right now, he said he won't come back with Gilmore. Now, he want to come back to Cowboy, but he's still dealing with the show. But that would be the man right there.
Well, let's welcome Red to the show.
What's up, Red? But Ron, think about it.
What's going
Gilmore
on,
will be the
Red?
man right now.
Red, you gotta understand it. This kind of took us all off guard right now.
I hope not. I hope y'all don't get it, but
It's caught me off guard. I ain't gonna even lie.
still said something about looking in on. I said, oh, Lord, no.
So Patrick,
Yeah.
Junior, you got
Yeah.
paid for it.
Nah, it was an event.
Lord.
It was an event to raise some money to help some youth and stuff,
It was
man.
for a great
Lord.
cause. You know.
And it was an after hours play skit type of thing.
Oh, really?
Must understand.
And wait.
by the touch of your hand.
wait. Don said I would never betray him like that. I
Make
think the
your blood-
world
Oh,
of Patrick.
Make my blood.
Well, you
get back.
betrayed
I
him
think
by
that's where-
bringing up that he had a Tina Turner video. That's the biggest betrayal. So now we're looking at a
Hey, Don, you still my boy.
And he said something about when
That's
boy.
the betrayal
Then he
right
said
there.
something about when boy meet girl.
What? Wait.
Them the song, them the words.
What?
That's the Tina Turner words. When boy meet girl, that's in there too.
I don't know.
I know the song. It's old school. I know the song.
I don't know all the words.
I know the words.
All right, guys. So, real. So let's go. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull this up now because it should be pulled up in my emails. So right now, what we're going to talk about first off
Don
is
said laugh out loud. I didn't think it through.
Trying to say he didn't even. So he gave us that problem. He said, I didn't think it through. I was young.
What's going on, Sean? Sean says, "What's up, y'all?"
What's up, Sean? What's up? What's up, my cuz?
Lord, never mind.
But let's just go to. Let's just drop that and go on into it.
Hey, Sean, I requested to watch you playing that college football the other day, but you didn't even respond to me, dog. That's crazy. Yeah, I want to see how good you was at the game.
We gonna be getting the league going pretty soon. Madden and college.
well, since we're going to be talking about quarterbacks, let's go ahead and get on another topic, quarterback related. Not the top 5 of all time. We'll save that one because that's going to be a good debate toward the end. But let's talk about Dak's worth.
Let's go ahead and go with Dak. Well, Pat, you got to put it off the screen first off.
Yeah, we can't see him.
Yeah. So let's see what we're doing here.
Who all we got in here? We got Ron and Red. Where's Brendan at?
Brendan said he wants to be on. Where Brendan at?
He was waiting. I think he said he was waiting.
Hopefully everybody else is doing good.
Brendan want to preach.
Oh,
We waiting for the sermon, Brendan.
I forgot you was a Falcons fan. Go Falcons. Sean Robinson in the building. Sean, what's up? Hopefully everything's going good, fam.
All right. Well, basically the topic is this: is Dak worth $65 million, and is he worth a new contract? That's basically what we're going to, and that's what we're finna talk about. Ryan, we'll throw it to you first. How do you feel about that? His new contract coming up, and is he worth $65 million?
Make sure we see some of the people talking.
In my opinion, I think he should get half of that. And why I say that, because the sign CD Lamb and sign the linebacker they got.
Yeah.
All right, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, so if he get all the money, somebody got to go, in my opinion. And CD Lamb had not showed up at training camp, so he about his bread. So that's why I say that should ask for a deal. Now,
How much do you think he should get? If not $65 million, because I think Trevor Lawrence got what, $35 million?
Top right now is 35.
I said 45.
Okay,
That's fair.
that's fair.
45 million, and that way they did pay CD Lamb and the linebacker. In my opinion.
That's a good point. Let's welcome Uncle Steve's Lounge in real quick before we go to Red. Uncle Steve's Lounge, what's going on? Hopefully all is well, my friend.
What's up, Uncle Steve?
Going on, Steve?
What's up, buddy?
And Sean Robinson says, he says, I'll buy it so I can get it on your head. I don't know what you're talking about. Which?
I guess talking about the college football.
Don
College football. Yeah. I got you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he'll buy so you can get it on your head. I got you. Yeah. I think everybody and their mama gonna be on college football because I heard this college football is fire.
I thought he
But let's stay on the subject, guys. Let's stay on the subject.
I thought he would talk about that DVD.
Talking about Madden. But what no.
But Red, what do you think about this contract? Do you think Dak is worth the new contract, or you think they should let him walk, and do you think he's worth $65 million?
But while we're waiting on Red to come in, guys,
I guess Red is gone.
I personally think if you're constantly improving from year to year, or at least every couple of years, you see some noticeable and like very observable quantitative steps in improvement, then that warrants such a big increase in pay. I'm not saying it's justified that Trevor Lawrence got $35 million. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, could you say he deserved an increase in what he was getting? Yeah, he pulled the Jaguars from basically obscurity after they lost all their defensive players and stuff like that to a playoff appearance, and they were a point or two from going to the divisional round. Am I right? If I remember right. So, and they lost in a close game. So I'm not saying again that he deserved $35 million. That could be argued either way. But did he deserve an increase? With the Dak situation, if Dak had started making the playoffs last year and the year before and wasn't making the playoffs at all, wasn't having stellar seasons, and then the last 2 years kind of catapulted to a new level of play, then I'd be like, okay. But to say give him $65 million and you look at his track record for the last 5 years, there's nothing that's really changed. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just Dak is, again, best regular season quarterback we've had the last 3 to 5 years. But it's the same result in the end the last 3 to 5 years. So do you pour $65 million into Dak to, maybe stay where you are, or maybe give him a little less and say, okay, it's to put up or shut up year this year. We need to get out of this first round. We need to get to a division round. We need to get at least to an NFC championship. And then that might warrant us saying, all right, we'll give you 40 or 50 million. That's just my take on it. Because there's not really been a lot of noticeable, you could put your finger on it, quantitative improvement the last 3 to 5 years from Dak. Because Dak does what Dak does. He leads in touchdowns, all his stats. He's in the running for MVP. You know what I mean? They're gonna win 12 or 13 games. This is no surprise.
Yeah, he's Mr. Consistent. He's Mr. Regular Season,
Yeah.
basically. I mean, we know what he's gonna do the regular season. He's gonna ball out. He's gonna win 12 to 13 games, like you said, piggybacking off what you said, and then first round comes, swift exit. That's pretty much what it seems like he's been doing here lately. And but far as Trevor Lawrence, I think he's worth it because, like you say, pulling that team from where Jacksonville was, and plus,
They're really continuing. Yeah.
he's the future. So if you don't pay him that money, you let him walk, and then you start all over again with a new franchise quarterback, or who you gonna get?
Again.
So it makes sense to pay him that money. But my thing is, if you paid him $35 million with I don't know if he had $180 million, $200 million contract or whatever overall, then you gotta pay Dak. But I just don't think Dak is worth $65 million.
That's the issue.
But $45 million, like Ron said, somewhere around there, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I would do that.
That's more
just
feasible.
to make sure he's highest paid over Trevor, because he's done more in his career than Trevor.
Put him barely so he don't walk. Because right now, that's Dallas's best chance.
Right, Pops, what do you feel about it? Your guys.
I'm listening tonight because I'm having fun listening to him. But the question wasn't about all that they were talking about. The question was, do he deserve? That was the question. And yes, he does. And I'll tell you why. It's the quarterback position. Whatever the quarterback is calling for now, when someone get paid the highest, the next man can get paid higher. Now, when Ron say 45, Ron, That's a good place. That was a good idea. That was a good, but you know, here goes the thing. It ain't about what we think. It's about what Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys in the position.
That's true.
But you got to look at Dak Prescott, second run up to MVP. Now see, they didn't say, did he get through the playoff? That wasn't the question. The question was, did he deserve it? Well, the quarterback, look at Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup admitted before he retired. He said, I ain't been ready for the last three seasons. He said, I've been down the last 3 seasons. The Cowboys let me run it, but said he just wasn't himself. And still, Gallup was just better than most people sucker, but still he was hurt. That took what he had left was the CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cook, which been a journeyman. Now I think he'd have found his home, but that was all we had. So the quarterback is the most important thing on the team, and Atlanta Falcons can agree to that. The only reason Atlanta Falcons hadn't been winning, going out with the Atlanta Falcons, people say quarterback. But if the quarterback wasn't so important, y'all wouldn't have no excuse to say, but any quarterback could have worked. But Dak led the league in touchdowns. He had the first offense. He had the best downfield throw. I mean, I could keep going what Dak did. His quarterback rating was higher than any quarterback in the NFL. Yes, if he's 65, and that's what they say the going rate is, yeah, he deserved that. You know why? Nobody got the right to go in anybody's pocket and see what they shouldn't have, what they should have. Come on, guys. No man have the right to go in your pocket and tell you what you're not worth of. We go too far when we go in a man's pocket. We go too far. We're going too far with that.
I agree with that.
We need. We as fans, we want to sit and watch these play. And if right now, 12-5, sometimes 13 and 3 or 4. You might not want to admit it. He's the most winning quarterback. You say, well, the regular league, I don't care. We get paid what we do during the regular season. It ain't what we do in the playoff in Super Bowl. All quarterbacks get paid for what they're doing during the regular season. Check it and see.
All right, real.
So right now, remember now, come on.
I thought you were done.
Let's be respectful now, son. Come on. We got this thing rolling. Let's do it right. So the bottom line is this. Yeah, I think he deserves 65 that they want to give him. But I'm like Ron. Dak already said he want to back clean up. Now, guys, listen what Dak said. Dak said he want everybody to get paid and say then he'll get paid. He said he want to back clean up. This is what he said. He said all this talk that people talking about, Dak ain't saying all that. He said he want to leave the money for a lot of people. They can get people to play. He want to back clean up. This is what he said. And then he said his trainer, right now, if they paid Dak 36, he'll still be a highest paid quarterback. Dak Prescott ain't greedy like that. That's what fans are doing. He said I'll back clean up and I want everybody else to have what we need to make it work. He said, and then I'll play. He said, I will play for nothing. That's just what Dak said. So 45 run, I think we're going to look at somewhere in the near of that. That's what I'm thinking it's going to be. 45 or 36. Watch and see.
Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy.
Go ahead, Ron.
Ain't that in a lot of commercials and stuff right now?
And he and everything.
Okay, so it's just my opinion. Tom Brady was making less on the team, but he was getting his money from the commercials and everything else. That's why I say that should take less.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get your money from the commercials and everything else you in.
I get it.
But can I rebuttal to that?
Yeah.
Tom Brady said the reason he took less because his wife was one of the highest paid stars in the business. See, that's what you ain't thinking about.
He had all those endorsement deals.
All the endorsement deals, but he said the reason I didn't have to have much because my wife is making the money, and she was. She one of the highest paid stars in business. That's why he could do that.
And the reason he also took less.
Travis?
No, I thought I was coming in with you. You kind of paused. So.
Yeah, because I'm getting my breath.
Oh, go ahead.
But I'm gonna let Travis go ahead on. But I'm just saying, I just want to let Ron know. That's why Tom Brady did what he did because his wives was making the big money, and you can do that then. So go ahead, Travis.
Now I was just saying that he also why he took less money is because of the endorsement deals he had. Also because he wanted to help rebuild his team to keep his team winning Super Bowl championships. That's why.
Yeah. That's why Dak said.
That's why he didn't break the bank like that, which he could have.
Yeah,
but he wanted to make sure he had the team to win.
And on the side note, a few comments catch. Yeah, it does too, Red. You're right. On the side note, before we get a few comments, a lot of people don't know. A lot of quarterbacks have done that. Ben's taking less money than what he could have a couple of times for different receivers and stuff like that. So it's when quarterbacks do that, it's actually a pretty good thing. Don said, just on this point, didn't Trevor take less than what he could have gotten? I don't know. Has anybody heard anything on that report?
No, he didn't.
I don't know, but I think he got what he
he got what he could get
because they paid that man.
And another side note, guys,
and then
y'all gotta remember. I'm sorry, Patrick.
That's all right. Well, that's okay. And then Brandon said that Dak would be worth that for another team. So Brandon is still adamant about Dak would
change the scenery.
Change the scenery would be better for both parties.
Okay,
made for Dallas and for Dak.
Before we go,
let me rebuttal that. Let's
welcome Uncle Steve to the show.
Uncle Steve, what's going on? We got him on video.
Okay.
And
but anyway, let me rebuttal that, guys. Y'all keep forgetting. You talking about what quarterback did to help the team? How many seasons did Dak said, "Don't worry about it. I'll bet on myself." This is what y'all keep forgetting. How many seasons did Dak say, "Don't worry about it. I'll just bet on myself"? He didn't take the money. There go a bug for you. How many times did he do that, guys? Uncle Steve, tell him. How many times did Dak say, "I'll bet on myself, don't worry about the money"? Come on now. Pops, I'm here to play tonight. Come on, I'm here to play.
And he's lost the bet every time. Okay,
come on,
now.
Patrick. How many times did Dak do that and he came out smelling like a rose? That when we see the results. Dak bet on this stuff how many times, guys? See, ain't nobody saying nothing now, okay?
You want to know why they're not saying nothing?
You can drop a pin now, you can drop a pin now.
They're gonna let you.
Patrick, that's the proof.
But my point is, Pops, they're gonna let you live in your fantasy world for a second.
Fantasy?
Talking about that came out smelling like a rose. At the end of the day, he's not getting them past where they've been. That brick wall that they keep hitting.
About the playoff, I know.
Time and time again.
That's part of it, Pops.
That's part of it.
It's part of it.
But the question was, do he deserve what he's getting? It wasn't got nothing to do with the playoffs.
Well, I mean, you gotta.
Okay, here we go.
Well, Dad, you gotta take that into play too.
No,
that's part of it.
The question is, if I told you guys to go jump off a rock, then you're gonna say, "Well, which one?" Come on now.
What?
It doesn't matter as long as it's a rock. Jump off it. That's just a figure of speech. What I'm trying to say is this.
You know what I got?
Come on, let's be respectful, son. You can talk like you do.
Pops, you know what I gotta say to this?
Go ahead and talk, man. See?
I'm just saying, Pops.
See?
You know what I gotta say to this?
Man, you come right out of a comic.
Okay, the funny that's funny. The bottom line is this. I'm trying to share some knowledge here.
I'm just saying.
Is Dak Prescott worthy? If he's come on, guys. If he's a quarterback in the NFL, yes, he's worth it. Whether you guys like him or not, it doesn't matter what you like or not. It's the NFL status, and whatever that team ordained for that quarterback to get, whether we like it or not, he's going to get that.
Pops, can I rebuttal something else you said earlier?
Rebuttal. It's just simple as that.
I can rebuttal it if I want to. Before we move on, because I got to get it out of my. I got to get it out of my head.
First, let's get what Uncle Steve thinks about this. Uncle Steve, what do you feel about this? We got guests, guys.
I know, but
see, I want you
this will give Uncle Steve something to. It's the same.
I think he got him. He know what he's talking about.
It's the same subject. You said earlier that we don't have the right to talk about what another man's pocket, but we're fans, we're analysts, and we all have our opinions.
We're just giving our opinions.
And so everybody has a right to have an opinion because that's what we do. This right here, this podcast.
Ultimately, what matters is how good is your agent? Because if your agent can get you the money, what we're talking is mute.
But this is what we're doing. Uncle Steve's Lounge, he does the same thing. This is what we do. We commentate and we give our opinions. Uncle Steve, go ahead, my brother.
First of all, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I've been watching Pops and Henry Brothers for a long time, as you guys know.
Back at you, brother. Back at you. We love you too, man.
And thank you so much for allowing me and my audience to watch you guys go at it every day. Pops,
every day you're right.
You
Pops is something else. You are something else.
You are something else. Steve, we going at it, bro.
Pops, like Kevin Hart say, you are something else.
Go ahead, brother. We sorry. Go on, brother.
What's up, Ron, and what's up, Red? Let me go back to something you said, Pops, because I did want to make sure that you were quoting some early stuff from Dak about playing for free. What he said yesterday was, and quote, he reiterated he wanted to stay with the Cowboys, but acknowledged that he has an obligation to other quarterbacks and his teammates on what he accepts, which means that he's not taking the hometown discount to play for the Dallas Cowboys. So when we say $65 million a year, that's kind of not too much away from what the market is for him. Think about it. Dak Prescott is one of the most winning quarterbacks in the last 5 years. He doesn't do it in the playoffs, but he's one of the best quarterbacks in the regular season. When you turn around and you see Trevor Lawrence, you see Jared Goff, you're about to see Jordan Love, you're about to see Tua get paid. Dak Prescott is going to get over $60 million, folks. Really not a whole lot you can do about it. We're thinking
that's what I said.
2015 and 16.
Nothing we do about it.
2024. And did you see the last media rights deal that the NFL got? They're about to get paid even more money. So I know
You saw that, Steve? Yeah.
This is sports entertainment. Absolutely.
I saw that too, brother.
Exactly. So while we're still living in 10 years ago and saying nobody deserves $65 million,
that's what they saying.
How much owners are making from these gambling sites, from
preach,
DraftKings,
brother, preach.
And
that's what I'm talking about.
Websites and stuff like that. The money is going up, 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 up. So guess what else is going to go up? Salaries. Up,
Salaries.
Up,
up. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
The most important player in North American sports. The most important sport player. That's the quarterback. So
that's right.
They're going to get paid. I mean,
100%.
That's what I was saying. No matter what we think.
Yeah, and let's reiterate. I think what me and Trav was saying is,
I don't think you've done yet, Pat.
I think he said that's what he wanted to. Well, you were done. I thought you was done. I'm sorry if you wasn't.
No, you're good.
Okay, sorry about that. I got you. Okay, I think. Let me reiterate. I don't want to speak for Trav, but I think, at least for me, I wasn't saying that Dak isn't. And I'm gonna make sure I want to clarify and restate what I said. I'm not saying whether Dak is worth $65 million or not, per se. All right, because we're kind of like we're like you, Uncle Steve. If he's gonna get the money, he's gonna get the money. It's not gonna affect us per se.
That's all I've been saying.
But it's just.
And then he's gonna get the money because his agent, he got one of the best agents.
I guess my whole point was, if you look at
does he deserve it? That's another story.
Does he deserve it based on? Because basically, when you measure a player, you measure a player against himself and his trajectory and his improvement over time. Whether it's a sample size of 1 or 2 years, whether it's a sample size of 5 years or 8 years or whatever. And I guess my point was, when it comes to Trevor Lawrence, I think me and Travis had reiterated, he's brought the Jaguars back up to be a contender, right? Or at least to an extent.
2 out of
whereas with and 2 or 2. Whereas with and I'm not saying that they're the best contenders, but bringing them for where they were when they hit their slump, they're back in the playoff contention. Whereas with Dak, he's consistent. He has been, and we say this time and time again, Uncle Steve, with Pops. He is the best regular season quarterback the last 5 years, without a doubt.
No argument there.
No argument. Like if you look at from head to toe, every statistical category, the way he plays the game, the way he leads the team, there is nothing that you can say bad about Dak Prescott. And he's a likable guy. Like I don't get an opportunity to say this much because I'm arguing about factual stuff about the game. But he's a likable guy. And you when you say a guy like Dak, you want the best for him. You know what I mean? But
not everybody.
Well, I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself. But when it comes to getting past or getting over that hump that that wall they keep hitting the last 4 to 6 years, that's my biggest critique on Dak. You know what I mean? It's almost like, and I'm gonna bring up a controversial topic. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. It's almost like, do you take the gamble of, you know what, we ain't no worse for the wear or no better under Dak the last 4 to 6 years. So if we let him walk, we might go out and find a quarterback that can, if it's a top tier quarterback, and kind of keep this ball rolling and maybe get a little further. Because what Dak has shown is, until something significant changes in that playoff scenario, all Dak has shown is he's going to get there and that's going to be the end of it. That's all I'm saying. So does he deserve a raise? I mean, yeah, get all he can. He's definitely the most valuable player for the Dallas Cowboys. And what the success they've had is they don't have it without Dak. However, has he improved enough for that much of an increase in pay? That's my only thing. you know, I mean, you can argue yes or no,
Now let's hear what Red has to say about this on this subject.
Yeah,
and then we'll come back to you, Steve. I'm
we
sorry.
got some people. Let them say. Then I'll come up last.
We can't talk for everybody.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to
Well,
do
I'm
better.
not
I'm
saying
sorry.
much.
I'm trying to do better, guys. I'm sorry.
Doing a great job hosting.
Read the room.
No, you're not, player.
Read the room.
Steve, Uncle Steve said I was doing good.
Go ahead, Red.
That's him being sarcastic, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve, where you been so? Oh my goodness.
No. He said you doing a good job. He said you're not out the box.
You're doing a good job. It's just.
You just long
I'm
winded.
saying,
You just
we
long
got
winded.
guests.
I know,
you
Steve.
just
That's
long-winded.
Travis clowning.
And when we got
No,
guests,
you just
we
long-winded,
gotta
bro.
get around to the guests. That's all.
Yeah.
Y'all know some pop laying
And
back.
guys, if I don't get to your comments, I'm throwing your comments up on the screen while we're talking. All right, go ahead, Red.
Well, it seems to me that Dak is reminds me of a player that Uncle Steve and Travis and myself know a little too well. A player that just recently retired and will probably be up for the Hall of Fame in a few years. And we'll be discussing if the Hall of Fame eligible. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna go back to a moment like we discussing with Dak, and that's his postseason failure. And like you say, he's the best regular season quarterback in the past few years. But I'm sure Jerry and the rest of Cowboy Nation, they want Super Bowl victories, just like we want Super Bowl victories. So, like I said, it just seems like Dak is just a modern day Matt Ryan. I mean, he'll get you there, but what's he gonna do when you get there? That's the big question mark. If you want to gamble, you already know, say it yourself, well, we already know what Dak offers. Okay, now ask yourself, is that worth $63 million annually? If it is for you, it's just being in contention. But when postseason comes, it's a big old question mark. And it just gets bigger and bigger the longer Dak plays. And
That's true.
You want to pay $63 million for it, then have it. But another thing that you said too, that if you do let Dak go, what's the alternative? Is somebody out there just waiting to be picked up? If you want to go ahead and see what Trey Lance has to offer, so you got to ask yourself these questions now. These important questions to ask if you're moving on from that.
Right, I think
Dak,
also, Red.
Maybe he get lucky one year. He actually get over the hump, or at least get to the Super Bowl like we did. We almost got lucky with Matt Ryan. So
Yeah, that's true.
He's just a big
Right.
domino. That's what you. That's the point. That's the problem these teams have when they have quarterbacks that can get me to the playoffs. But what's gonna happen when we get to the playoffs? And that's what separates the very good,
That's right.
the above average quarterback, to the elite, to great quarterback.
Yes.
And that's another thing, Red. Compliment off what you're saying. The thing with Dallas is they should have been and brought a quarterback in here to be grooming to take over for Dak if they're going to make a move. They got Trey Lance in there now, but is he the guy, or is they want to go a different direction? Like I say, they could be going all in next year for Shedeur Sanders, for all we know. You know what I mean? So, maybe that's what they want to do. Right. So maybe that's what they want to do, and if they decide to do that, they can afford to let Dak walk if they don't want to pay that money, and just go with Trey Lance and then go get Shedeur if they can, and then groom him. Maybe they can do it that way.
Hold on now. Are they going to be trading up? Are they planning to trade up a few spots?
Yeah, that's why I said they're going to have to go. Yeah, they're going to have to go all out if they want to.
Yeah. Real quick before we go back to Steve.
They're going to have them in contention now. So y'all not going to have They're going to have you.
Yeah. They're going to They're going to have to pretty much give up their whole draft to get their top 10.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
that's right.
If they want, because if they feel like they already got the team and the only thing that's stopping them is the quarterback play.
Yeah. And real quick before,
Pop, I know this makes you upset. There is
I'm not upset.
No reason. No, I'm talking about. I'm going to bring up something else to you. There's absolutely no reason CD Lamb should not be under contract and in camp. I mean, he should not have already gotten his bag and be in camp. No reason. Yep. I don't know what Jerry and other guys are holding their hand. I mean, twiddling their fingers are. That guy has earned his bag, and he should have gotten his bag this offseason, and he should be in camp. Now that's a player.
I agree.
That is a player you can depend on.
That's right.
Let me the top 5 receivers in the league. Yeah, I'll let Dad rebut on that.
Yeah. Well, can I?
Well,
can I say?
Go ahead, man. A Dallas Cowboys fan said that I can't even.
No. It ain't. I was just gonna say I was gonna welcome some people in and tell them thank you for tuning in. We got.
Go ahead and do that.
Looks like Gat X board. We got Atlanta Falcons Fandemic. We got I can't read that other name, but that's Greg. I can't pronounce your name, brother, but thanks for tuning in. And then we got John Higgins III. We got TW. We got Kevin O'Connor, I think it is. Yeah, O'Connor. I'm sorry. And we just wanted to thank y'all for coming in, man. So we appreciate it. And before let Pops rebut and give his rebuttal, and then Uncle Steve's lounge to come back in. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. All right, go ahead, Pops.
Red, I'm gonna rebut what you said about CD Lamb, and what you said, there's a lot of truth to that. That's why they said that I couldn't do but shake my head. Yeah, it seems like he should have been gave him that money, but if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan or a Dallas Cowboy hater, true, he does this every season. He does this. He takes his time. If anybody knows the Cowboys, Jerry Jones does this all the time. It ain't the first time somebody held out with the Dallas Cowboys. I can name 4 of them right off the top that earned the money, and they still let him do that. Let me tell you why this is happening. Jerry Jones is a mediator. He's the best. He's the best seller in the business. Right now, the only thing people talking about is the Cowboys. This offseason, that's been the only talk. Well, a lot of us talk about other things because we push ourselves to do it, but we always come right back to the Cowboys. You know why? Because Jerry Jones rules us. Let me explain. Jerry Jones, he always gets his people done beginning of training camp or at the end of training camp. Guarantee you, by the end of training camp, all 3 of these guys will be signed. He does this, and CD Lamb. But let me finish. I didn't cut you off. Now you got to show me some respect, okay? Now, all I'm saying is this. I know y'all anxious to bite at the bits, because when it comes to the Cowboys, you guys ready to throw some hate. But I'm going to throw some facts here. Anybody that knows, like Steve could be a witness to, anybody that knows the Cowboys, Jerry always do this. He waits to training camp with the end of training camp before he do anything, just to get us, this and why did he do it? But one thing, he ain't got to sign with 2 people. Michael Parsons ain't even ready to next year. He ain't even do the next year. But everybody's saying he ain't got to sign Michael Parsons. He ain't even do the next year. But see, y'all ain't even thought about that. So I'm gonna bring some facts to you guys. You got to think about what you're saying before you say it. Now, for Jerry Jones, he's already done talked to CeeDee Lamb and Dak already. Dak said he want a back cleanup. You know what back cleanup mean? Let everybody go first and then he do it. Dak told y'all that. But see, like he put that boot on. Oh, he hurt. Dak said, I put the boot on because after practice I was a little sore. He said, I don't want to take a chance. I'm not here fishing and whatnot. He said, I just wanted to want to take a chance. You know what everybody said when he said that? Oh, he lying. See, if you tell yourself a football player tell you what he's doing, and we as podcast people say, nah, he lying. Now, if you're going to keep telling a person lying when the actual football player tell you something, who we going to believe? I'm going to be the football player if I believe in us. I'm just going to do that. All I'm saying to y'all is this. Pop don't tell you. Those guys as good as signed. I ain't even worried about it. Watch this. About the beginning of a training camp, by the end, he'll have both of them guys done. And Michael probably won't be done the next season. Now, he might go on, but I'm telling you guys, you got Jerry Jones wrong. He does this every season. That's all I'm going to say. Like I told y'all about Zeke was coming back. Some of you guys on here right now said it wasn't going to happen. But you was wrong when you. Pop was right. I know Cowboys. I got a guy that's in Dallas that reports to me. And he worked with, I won't say what he works with them.
All I know is I'm ready for some Falcon ball. Training camp is officially started.
Yes.
I'm ready for the Falcons. I know y'all guys are ready.
Yep.
Ready.
But I agree with you, Red.
Yep.
They all took care of that guy. They should have been.
Yep. Uncle Steve, what you got?
I laugh because you know why I love Pops. He's the Johnny Cochran of the
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
Even if they ain't got a chance, they got a chance.
Defend them all the way to the end.
Go ahead, talk.
I wanted to go back to what you were talking about earlier. You were talking about you and Travis. I think we were speaking the same language.
Yeah, I think so.
We were.
Tell everybody that Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the NFL.
That's what they're saying.
I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah.
I am saying that the way salaries are going right now, and y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the thing about a week or two ago. They're talking about putting the quarterbacks in a different thing
bracket
from the salary cap.
That's bracket. I read about that. I talked about it. Yeah.
In that. So when we're talking about Dak, don't get it twisted. I think we're just saying for Dak, it's his turn. And right after Dak gets signed, it's Tua's turn. And right after Tua gets signed,
Preach, bro. See, you talking like I'm talking. A lot of them say he don't deserve it, but
Yeah, it's just gonna be that type of cycle.
That's all it is.
Talking about quarterbacks right now.
That's a different spin.
I
on it,
love
yeah.
you. No, that's what I've been saying the whole time. I love it when you come on, brother. I need that help.
That's a different spin. Yeah.
I need that help, bro.
Yeah,
So
that's all
that
I'm
makes
doing.
sense.
That's a different spin.
And one other thing else I'll add in there, and guys, I'm gonna make this plain and sweet. The Dallas Cowboys. One thing you can say about them, you either love them or hate them to love them. These guys, it's gonna never be a dull day, long as Jerry Jones is owning that team. You can say what you want to say about them, but right now, any team in the NFL would give their right arm to have Dak Prescott right now. All of them. And if you say they win, you know you're lying. And right now, Dak go up on the market, all of them fall in it. Because you know why? And I heard somebody say a while ago, he'll win the Super Bowl with another team. That's just your hate. That's just your biased opinion. Because I tell you right now, like they told Kirk Cousins, he ain't gonna never win no Super Bowl. Y'all remember that, Steve, when they used to say that about Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened? Now he with the five.
He's just not getting with a team that's.
No, he did
I
go to
feel
the
like
Super Bowl.
that's the best team he's been with.
Oh Lord, here we go.
But I'm not saying that's not so, but it could be some.
I'm just saying. So
Red.
that's a chance to see.
Ron, here we go.
Change of pace.
But you see my
Pop, you see how Pop pushed them
yeah,
buttons?
but
He know how to push them buttons, don't he,
He's
Steve?
with us now.
Now,
So let's see.
Boy,
what
he did it so slick too.
We're loaded. This is the most
Look at
loaded
Travis.
team he didn't had.
You just cut me off. Go ahead.
No. You brought this up.
I know, I'm gonna let
Talking
you
about
go.
Kirk Cousins. I can't let you get away.
But you
with
could have
it,
did after I got to talk.
I get it, but I can't.
What
let
would
you
have been the different guys? He let me finish
because
talking.
you threw the alley oop and I caught it.
I know. I'm gonna let you talk.
Oh, shit.
See, Pop, you got cut down for no reason.
I'm not cutting you
And
down.
I've been a good boy tonight, y'all.
That's your way of throwing a shot.
All right, guys. How about
No, that's your way of throwing a
Guys,
shot at
how about-
Kurt
how about
because
we- No!
people throwing shots at
No, Kirk, one of my guys.
and
now.
that's your way of throwing it in there. That I know you. I know how
he
you
knew what you was doing,
Well, I
Pop?
tell you what.
How about
I'm
this?
telling y'all, Kirk, one of my guys.
How about-
I don't care what they saying right now,
Yeah.
guys. Kirk, one of my guys.
He didn't sound like
All
he
I
was
was
in.
doing- Come on, Patrick. Come
Didn't
on,
sound like
we
it.
can be friends and talk.
like the movie Double Impact. Don't fall
All
for that
I'm-
trick, Jay.
all I'm saying.
Don't fall for that trick.
Don't fall for
All I'm saying is this. I had to use Kirk for an example because they said the same thing about Kirk. That's all I see. And it was the truth. If I was lying, it'd be a different story.
Right.
But it was a fact. So why y'all gonna say I hate him and I know I don't?
Well, how about this then?
Don't, Patrick, don't cut me off. Don't let me finish. Give me this little half a second here. You
I'm
say
sorry,
what you gotta say?
I really wasn't trying to cut you off.
Oh, yeah,
I was
you
making
were.
a suggestion. I was gonna get to some comments.
The
That's all.
bottom line. All I'm saying is this here, y'all, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. All of you they saying that he ain't gonna he's not gonna win a Super Bowl with Dallas Cowboys.
Sensitive.
You know what? I done wrote all of you down, and I'm telling you now, it's gonna happen. And when it do, if God willing, I'm gonna lay on you like rain. Now you said he's never gonna win with Dallas. Don't think I'm not gonna bring that back up.
Right.
And I promise you, he will. And this might be the year.
All right,
I ain't saying no more.
here we go,
And
guys.
I know all of you. They said
And
he
we
wasn't
gotta-
gonna win with Dallas.
We gotta have tough skin.
I'm gonna say this first before you start on that.
Well, he can say what he wants to say.
Here we
This is
go.
what I believe.
Dak is gonna win, Dad. Continue.
Oh, he's gonna keep winning.
like he's been doing.
He's gonna
it's
keep
just
winning.
that first round.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
And this gets to
Well,
my
he
comment.
never said-
And I told you. I said I
You know,
think.
went to the second round before.
Well, I told you. I think Dak need to go to another team.
Oh,
He needs to
of
change
course
the
you do.
scenery.
And this gets
And I feel like he can get over the hump somewhere else. I just don't feel like he can do it with Dallas.
And
That's
this
all.
gets to my point now. The comment now. We gotta have tough skin. So let me get through the comments
Oh,
first.
let me say what you gotta say.
Okay,
bro.
just
why you doing that?
Because it's gonna be rough.
We grown men on this channel.
It's
Come on,
gonna
man.
be it's gonna be rough.
It
All
ain't
right.
rough. It's in your head.
Okay, here we go. So Keith O'Connor says Dak
your
is
head.
not worth $65 million. You get paid that much for playoffs mainly. Dak already got paid once, and CD and Micah ain't been given no
Who
discount.
said this?
Well, let me read them. You said it was gonna be okay,
No,
right?
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna see it. I didn't see it on mine. What I'm saying.
Yeah, it's Kevin O'Connor. All right,
Okay, that's all I
and then he follows up with let's see. I'd let him walk. Dak has reached his ceiling. Now that's his opinion. I mean, everybody's entitled to opinion.
Just keep going.
Okay. Now
It's
pause.
good.
Okay. John Higgins III says
Let him read the
I said, go
Dak
ahead,
is-
read it.
interrupting him.
you can't. Yeah, Dak is a consistent losing playoff quarterback, and it's a shame. This is gonna sting.
Man, go ahead.
It's a shame. That's all he's going to be known for. Losing playoff games and beating subpar teams in the regular season. Oh my goodness.
Tomato cans, in other words.
Yeah. Because when it comes to them above 500 teams, we all know what happens. All right, next up, and that's the truth.
Let
That's,
me rebuttal on that.
no comments.
Gotta get through the comments first. Then you can rebuttal.
You said you gonna let me do it, Steve.
Go ahead.
Ron, didn't he say it?
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
He did.
Wow,
and
man.
then Raphael Sumter says, no names, but 2 of you guys are actually kind of rude. You don't even let others finish a sentence and I cut them off for talking when they're talking. I could be one of them. I don't know. But listen, I'm gonna try to get better.
That could go for all of us.
Tonight y'all got been.
And listen. I do want to take the time to say we do value our viewers' opinions and critique and stuff. So we will try to do better with that.
And I will say this also: if you're new here, this is how we do.
We raw,
get ready.
man.
Hold on to
We
your
raw.
seats.
And listen, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
Am I not right, fellas?
Yeah.
Because
We've been doing pretty good. Y'all been kind of raw tonight.
Uncle Steve, Ron, they can tell you we come a long way. We still got work to do, but you know.
One of the things people have to remember too.
We family.
When you do this thing, you guys have been. There's nothing inauthentic about y'all right now.
True.
Amen.
And so as y'all rock like that, I'm in your house. So I'm
right. And you gotta understand this is our pops. This is our pops, and we're brothers. So this is
the whole time he's been there the last few years.
That's true, Steve.
So for the people that's new in the comment section, this is our pops, and we're brothers. So we are literally family. So this is barbershop talk for football.
Yeah.
But we get passionate. We get confrontational, but it's all love at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And this is how we get down, man. So.
Yeah, so we go, so we try to rock on. Atlanta Falcons fandom, yeah, that's right. Atlanta Falcons fandemic says, let me get this up here. Although the cap has been risen, the question is, can the Cowboys leverage 2 QBs making that kind of money? Because you're gonna still have to pay the other QB, and that's something that I think that's kind of getting lost in the, what do you call it? Lost in translation. Yeah, there you go.
Let me rebuttal against that, okay?
Hold on for a second. Then TW says Mahomes, Brady, Bradshaw, Aikman, multiple Super Bowl winning QBs are rare. Many are called, few are chosen. Ooh, man, that's kind of rough right there.
No, it ain't. It makes sense.
And then, wow. Motortown Dirty said, "What's up, fellas? Want to give him a shout out real quick."
What's up?
And then TW follows up by saying, "That's why."
Now
he gets those results. Just sign them and stop being Real Housewives of Dallas Beaches.
All right, behave.
Just go ahead and sign them.
Be nice, man.
All right, a couple more, and then we're gonna go back to let Ron speak real quick. Okay.
Let me rebuttal what's been said.
Okay, hold on, just a few more pops.
The comments first. You finish it.
Al Fever says, "Fam, what's good? Welcome in, Al Fever. Appreciate it. And then John Higgins says, he's just laughing at that comment. Let's see what else TW has to
John,
say.
you ain't gonna sit there. You just gonna laugh, bro.
Let's see what else.
I know.
Let's see what else TW got to say real quick.
Okay.
If I can find his comment. Yeah. So he says, yeah, Falcons don't want Dak. Chiefs, Bills, Bengals, Lions, Jaguars.
Oh, that ain't
Cheat. Nobody wants Dak except Dallas.
Hey.
Yeah, when he said that earlier, I was like, there might be some teams out there.
That's not true.
That's not so, dog. Falcons already put their head in the bag. You wrong, bro.
That's not true. Like it'll be a lot of teams market for Dak. If Dak becomes available, trust me, they'll be.
Now I will say
You got
this:
too much on the pop.
I don't think that every team would want him, but there'll be a good handful of teams that want him. There'll be a good handful of teams that want him. You know, maybe 50-50. I'll give you that, Steve. I'll give you that. Yeah.
There ain't no team out there turns that.
I say one out of every 2. Okay, go ahead, Ron.
What draft pick is that rough?
I'd say
Third.
mid to late
Third.
second, maybe.
Dak Prescott.
Third.
Mid to late second. Mid to late second.
Yeah.
Mid to late second.
I'll give Dak
Mid to late second.
I give Dak a second and 2/3.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
I'm on the
And that's no slight on Dak. See, people think you're sliding on Dak.
On the only reason they're getting the 2/3 is
Y'all
because
was so wrong,
Dak
man.
is getting up there in age. That's why I said that.
Yeah.
I want to ask y'all.
Good point. Good point.
Can't talk. I'll tell you wrong.
Do you
No,
think
I'm
it'd be cheaper to get Deion Sanders' son or to pay that?
Deion Sanders' son. Deion Sanders, he has not proven himself at all. I mean, he's not even in the league yet.
Wait a minute. Answer the question. Did they trade all the way up and get him, or they keep that?
It's not going to be cheaper to keep Dak. They're going to have to. Here's the bottom line: what we're saying. If they keep that, they're going to have to pay Dak.
Yeah, you got to either pay Dak or you
Or
got
let
to
him
let Dak walk next year.
Am I right, Steve?
Absolutely.
Red. I mean, that's
last year.
That's
his
it.
Contract. So you got to make a decision. But if he starts the season without a contract, I got a sneaky suspicion he's gone.
Yeah. Because this is the thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I told him.
Well, he gonna go. He gonna be a free agent.
Yeah, because if they wait, then they pretty much saying that they want to see what he can do.
Yeah, and they want to test the market.
If they get past the first round, otherwise,
honestly,
he's gone pretty much.
If Dak go out this year, the way Dallas been doing him over the years, and the way he probably feel about Jerry personally, Dak probably say adios, man. Especially if he got a lot of other teams, vying for his service.
And I don't
Go ahead, Ron.
And you to trade that and get a couple.
Can't be traded. Can't be traded, bro. Get yourself together.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, Ron. Yeah. You can trade him. Yeah. He
can't be traded.
He still got value as anybody can be traded. I'm gonna put this out there.
I think he got a no trade clause in his contract.
Let me throw this out there. Unless there is a no trade.
I know you wanted to say it, bro.
Listen. Unless there is a no trade clause.
Lack of knowledge. That's all this is.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
So this is a mute point.
Okay. But my point is this:
I might just let you come
any quarterback or any player, unless they have a no trade clause, we're just making this clear. So it's a mute point when it comes to Dak right now. But if Dak did not have a no trade clause, anybody can be traded. Anybody.
Right, of course. But you know what I think?
Can I say something?
Oh yeah,
go ahead, Pops.
Guys, I'm gonna let y'all know what Dak status is. Uncle Steve, you want to tell him? You want to do the honors? Do the honors, Steve. I'm gonna let you do. You all get. Nah, bro, go ahead on. I know how knowledgeable. Go. I ain't saying. I'm gonna yield my time to Uncle Steve, y'all. That's the way they do it in government. I yield my time to the gentleman right here.
I'm about to disagree with you because I
Come on, let it go. I want to see what he gonna say.
That's what happens.
No, I want to hear what he gonna say. I'm important to see what he gonna say.
Dang.
A no trade clause. But if you're a player, and let's just say hypothetically, you could trade Dak Prescott to the New Orleans Saints. I would hate that, but trade him to the New Orleans Saints. If he knows that the Saints are in a situation where they might be able to pay him next year, he would waive that no trade clause.
There you go.
Go to the Saints, let them extend him, and move on happily. Here's what's not going to happen. You would be foolish if you're Jerry Jones to just let Dak walk.
Let that happen. Yeah.
Let him talk,
you would be foolish as a businessman. So you would just let one of the top regular season quarterbacks just walk and hedge your bets on Carson Beck, Shedeur Sanders. Not saying that they don't have potential, but you're in Dallas. In Dallas, you got to have somebody stirring the pot real quick. You don't want to have Brandon Whedon back there, do you, Pops? No. You don't want to go back to the days of Jason Garrett, right? So you got to have somebody that stirs the drink.
Now let me rebuttal what you said. I'm gonna add on to what you said. Guys, listen to me. Now I'm gonna say some facts here. I know some of us live in a fantasy. That's just what some of us do. Dak can be traded, or Dak is gonna be his last year. Right, I'm just going to tell y'all like it is, and you're going to say later on, you're going to say Pop was right when it happened. Guys, Dak has put himself in the best position that any quarterback ever have in lifetime. On the other one quarterback that was just as good, that was Kirk Cousins. I'm just putting it to you now. Dak got a clause. He can't be traded. Don't say hypothetically, the man can't be traded unless Dak decide. That's the only way that can happen. Dak said today, if y'all listen, they said Jerry Jones. We had a video, but we couldn't get it going. They say Jerry Jones, they say, but this is Dak last year. So how do you feel about it? You know what Jerry say? Who said it was his last year? He said, not where I'm sitting, it ain't. Now I'm letting you know what he said. He said, not where I'm sitting. He said, I'm not about to let Dak get away. Now I know a lot of these, he don't mean that, but see, that's what the problem is. Y'all listen at what the owners say, and you guys will start disrespecting and say, well, they don't know. But I'm telling you what's going to happen. Dak Prescott told you himself,
put that comment up.
I'm going to back clean up. I'm willing to do that. Back clip means I'm not going to take as much money. I'm going to let Jerry get what he got to get. I mean, Dak said this. See, I'm going my way. See, guys, I'm leaving Dak over all of y'all. I'm leaving Dak. And Dak said I'm going to back clean up. And see, what makes so bad about it, if you're a true Dallas Cowboy fan, you pay attention to what's going on. And every season, every year, Jerry Jones does this. We don't have to take any people in the free agent. I don't know why y'all keep saying they didn't get the. They don't never how to get any free agents. They just don't do that. They don't spend big money on nobody. That's the Cowboys way. But all of you still fantasize and saying, well, they didn't get nobody. Yeah, they got some people. I'm gonna tell you this, mark my word. That team they getting together right now, it's gonna shut a lot of you up. I think they're better now than they were. That's just me. But a little birdie told me from Cowboy land. They're watching these people. Y'all, don't worry about CeeDee Lamb. Don't worry about Dak Prescott. And forget about Michael. Michael's good, but Michael ain't got to be paid till next year. I keep telling you guys, but some of you still say they can't pay all three of them. All this money that Dallas just got, and Jerry didn't spend no money free agent, right? Think about it. Jerry Jones is the richest owner in the business. Wait a minute now. Now, Big Dog said yourself, we didn't spend no money in free agent. All that money he's sitting on, guys. And he got rid of all those players. We got rid of a lot of players now. They're always in the millions, 10 millions and whatnot. He got rid of one over 50. He got rid of 8 people. They all was over 8 million. What do you think you're done with that money? All I'm telling you now, I'm gonna sit back in the cut, not gonna sit on the word, but I guarantee y'all this. I'm gonna come back and say I told you so. Dak Prescott already said what he gonna do. Dak gonna come back and prove to you guys that he can get a Super Bowl. And all of you keep saying, oh, you ain't gonna get no Super Bowl. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't predict the future. Well, just say he haven't been going to the Super Bowl. That would be a smart thing. But to say he'll never get it, my Bible tell me, I'm just gonna say a little bit, whatever so a man thinketh, so should he be coming. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
He's not getting that with Dallas. I'm saying it. And
Of
I've been saying it.
He's not.
But what I'm saying is this. Right before Uncle Steve said that, I was just fixing to say, I can see Dak going to like New Orleans. I would hate to say that. Or I can see him going to like Denver. Somebody like that. I actually think those would be some good spots. Or maybe even Tampa.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield don't work out.
That's why you're not the owner of that.
And this will show you.
I get what you're saying, but Dad, you just talked for a whole 10 minutes. Let me say something for a second.
Well, I didn't mean no harm.
I get it, but I'm just saying. Now, that's what I was saying. Like, it's a couple places that he can go. That's my point I'm making.
Steve.
But anyway.
Okay, comment right here. Look, this is gonna sting.
I wouldn't mean no harm. I just want to get.
All right, but
it sounds like you did.
all right, listen. Not taking absolutely nothing away from Dak's abilities, but he's done as a Cowboy trying to win a Super Bowl. These are opinions. Everybody's entitled to them, but they're legitimate gripes, and a lot of people feel this way, and that are not necessarily biased. Dak won't win a Super Bowl at all. This is what John Higgins says. And then right after that, you got I ain't gonna read all that, but then
no, read the comments. You want to read the comments so bad? Read the
comments.
comments.
That's a conflict.
No, you can't skip, pick, and choose the
But
comments.
you don't want to read it. It's
If you
okay.
don't read the comments, you read
It's
them. That's
okay
how
if you don't wanna read it,
Are you
guys.
showing favoritism? That's
Brett,
how it works.
no. That's the comment you asked me about. So
Yeah, but read the
it's in a-
comments. Go straight down.
All right, so Brandon
Don't be
says.
scared. Don't
Brandon
be scared.
says. You know what? You want it?
Yes. Read the comments.
You know what this is gonna do, right?
Read the comments.
Can I go back to
We
it?
all gotta have tough skin. Read.
I gotta go
comments.
back to it. Let me go back to it. Let me go back to it, okay? Because that's gonna be a whole nother sidebar. Brandon says, and that's why y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. I put up the wrong comment. Dang, I got off track. Give me just a second.
Don't be so hype.
1 second.
But that other one you had.
Yeah, I was trying to find it right. There we go. Right here.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one, right? Is that right, Steve? Yeah.
that's the one.
Yeah, so let's not act like Dak wasn't blowing up stats during garbage time prior to slaughtering tomato cans. In other words, 500 and below teams. And this, Pops, this is true. We can't deny this, Pops. The only
I'm not
five.
saying anything.
Okay, Dak can get you there, but then there's the ceiling. Maybe not elsewhere though. Maybe change the scenery. That's his whole point. That's what he's been consistent on that point. Right. Brandon is saying he's not. It's just maybe he just needs to change the scenery. And then let's see. I'm trying to think. There was another one I wanted to read.
Come on,
This might be skipping through comments.
You looking for the comments, dude?
Yeah.
No.
Bruh,
Trying to find. See, he's trying to find something.
This the bottom line.
All right,
You gonna read the comments like you've always done. Go straight down.
Now,
Don't pick and choose.
He wants the comments that's gonna make Dallas sound bad. So when you y'all got, I don't play that.
All right, here we go.
Beat him as you come, dog.
Here we go.
We all got thick skin. We are grown men.
All right, now
personal stuff.
If you're not gonna do it right, then don't do it at all.
That's what I don't like. Personal stuff.
Like they said on the 5 Heartbeats, if you're not gonna do it right, don't do it at all.
All right, Raviel Sumter says the guy in the black and the royal blue shirt simply talked too damn much and cuts everybody off. Are you happy?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, no. I'm gonna finish the comments. I'm gonna finish the comments.
Yeah, finish.
You get a chance for button just a second. Travis wanted this. I tried to skip over and come back to it later. Travis made me read it,
No,
Pops.
because we don't never skip comments.
We see it.
And then, but he followed up by saying, "I swear I mean no harm." That's what he said.
Of course you don't. That's
Well, I don't think he means
like
no harm.
cussing a man out in person. You say I don't mean no harm, but you cuss him out.
But he didn't cuss you out. He was just.
No, that's a pickup speech, bro.
I know, but
Yeah.
That's all it is. But don't go nowhere, bro. Pop gotta talk with you. You can't pee on me and telling me it's raining. This is Pop you talking to. But I love
That's
you,
why I
bro.
said we all grown. We got thick skin. We can handle it.
It's cool. It's all good.
Leonard Pandemic says,
Patrick was tap dancing around the
Yeah,
comments like the
we
late
trying to get him to say it.
Gregory Hines.
So he's the guest, and we want everybody to be.
Although Parsons isn't due till next season, you still have to consider what you're willing to pay Dak, because you got to still pay Parsons. You still got to pay a couple other people. Okay, you know that, right, Steve? I mean, you still got to pay. You still got to pay everybody else. John Higgins III says, and I'm gonna quote this: "A QB that loses playoff games, the trade will have to be for a fourth because of the playoffs record and losing to the better teams in the league." That you got
to trade him for more than a fourth, though.
I would say
Now we're going
second or
to
third. But here's the thing about it. That's like having a monkey on your back that you got to shake off, right? For Dak, it is above 500 teams during the regular season, and it's playoffs. Like until you change that narrative for yourself, right? That's all. That's what you're hearing from multiple fans, right? And to me, that's not hate. It's just.
No, it's not hate. It's just facts. And the point is, when Dak gets to the playoffs, he ends up against elite competition all the way across the board. That's why he struggles. When he's playing regular season, he's not playing elite competition the whole season. That's why he looks so great. So he gets exposed when he gets in the playoffs. That's
right.
the point.
And TW says, and why would Dak agree to be traded to the Saints? I hope he stays in Dallas, gets paid, and send Dallas to cap purgatory. I'm done.
And listen, I wouldn't want him to come to the Saints. I'm just saying that would actually be a good spot. David Carr, get him out the way, and you got Spencer Rattler, but Dak, you take them over either one of them. I'm just saying.
Got Olaf and what's the guy that just re-signed for one more year on there, and then the big boy at tight end. That Saints with him.
Might not be bad.
But that's right.
And I would hate that for our division.
Yeah. And Uncle Steve, everybody, Pops, Uncle Steve, Red, Ron, wouldn't you agree that isn't that part of the risk? You pay the money, and then what if it doesn't pan out? All that cap space tied up, right? I think that's what he meant in his comment by cap purgatory.
All right, Sean. Appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate you coming through, Sean. Appreciate that.
See Matt Ryan in 2018 when you signed,
and then
you locked up Matt Ryan and Julio. You couldn't pay anybody.
Yeah, that's right.
Basically restart.
That's right. That's true. And Red, you just said that's Pops, Raphael. What's crazy? The guy in the black shirt and the navy blue hat. Anyway, Brandon says, and I'm almost through the comment.
He's learning you today.
Yeah.
He gonna learn me to look good, and I want to introduce myself to you. Hang around, bro. You gonna know who Pop is. I hope I love him.
He thinks he's too good for me.
Yeah, I know. That man in the blue. That man in the blue.
In the royal, he said the royal.
Yeah,
shirt.
he cussed him off. He said cuss word, and I'm a man of God too. So you gonna get the
Pops.
No, it ain't like they gonna. We all
Okay,
talking right now.
Look, okay, we're gonna.
We all talking right now, bro.
And Brandon said, "I love you, Pops." Y'all gotta understand. Sorry, man. And Brandon said, and that's why y'all have the results y'all been getting, and it's almost like Jerry just happened to catch lightning in a bottle years ago, and he's just an average Joe owner who knows how to manipulate a fan base and stay rich.
Jerry Jones is one. Jerry Jones.
No. You can't talk. If I can't talk, why you talking? You mean to tell me you can come in and tell me
Let's wait,
Pop
Trav.
can't?
Let's wait.
I
Let's
didn't say
wait.
you could
See what I mean? Pop can't say nothing because I'm a Cowboys fan, but he can cut in and tell me, and nobody
said that. He stopped.
No, you cut him off.
Did you not pause?
See what I mean?
Wallace Smith, what's going on, Wallace? Welcome to.
I'm still
What was that, bro?
because you cut him off.
Bro, he stopped and paused. That's when I
did.
It's like, it's like hopscotch on your show. You got to get it in where you fit in, man.
Yeah. Wallace Smith said it doesn't matter how much money Jerry Jones has because the salary cap is the issue. And we've all said it. Steve, Red, Ron, myself. You still got to pay everybody. You know, everybody still got to get paid.
Jump in here if you want to say something, boss.
And Red Rose said, "Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it." Super with that ring.
Let Pops rebuttal.
All right, go ahead, Pops.
Well, see, I'm trying to be humble about it.
Yes, sir.
But
Go ahead,
this
Pops.
never gonna get his stuff. See,
Go ahead.
I know you do that on podcasts you go to, and if you want to be a singer, go join up some kind of singing group. Now, what I'm gonna say is this: Pop gonna keep it real. I'm old school, guys, and the guy that was talking about my blue shirt, at least you know what color I got on, okay? Now that's cowboy, okay? Now I'm gonna tell you something. I understand what you say when you say Pop cutting. One of the guys is doing that. You know what? We do this all the time, bro. We keep it real. And the reason I cut in with these guys, because they do it to me. But I'm Pop. I'm Papa Bear. If I got something to say old school, and I'll be the same way if I was sitting there in your face. If I got something to say, I'm going to say it. Now, I don't cut them off. But see, I'm the only Cowboy fan sitting here. So, due process, bro, I got to say something. So every time I say something to them, you're going to see me as cutting them off because you don't want to hear what the Cowboy fan got to say. Most of you don't like Cowboy fan. But guys, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Here go the real truth. Y'all singing songs, you shooting marbles, you hopscotching around, you on a merry-go-round having fun because it's cowboy time to down them out. You know what, guys? You can talk all you want to. You guys say, "Oh, I'll give a fourth rounded." Dak Prescott's the franchise quarterback. You can say what you want to say. If this guy go, it's gonna be a first and maybe 2 or 3 seconds. I guarantee you, Dak Prescott, you're not gonna let Dak Prescott walk, and you ain't gonna give him but a fourth rounder. Dak Prescott right now, you put his status against any quarterback in the business. Hey, for those of you that said, "Oh, he's playing in the low 500 team," a good football team supposed to whoop you know what out of a team that ain't good. They doing what they supposed to do. A good team will dog a little team that ain't good.
I agree.
So Cowboys supposed to do. No, I'm gonna preach. You keep talking about we playing 500. Jerry Jones, they say, "Give me this team to play." Give me this. They say, "Bring them on."
Rest in peace, Michael.
Now Dak Prescott, he doing exactly what he's supposed to. Whoever he play, if you ain't good enough to get in front of the Cowboys, they gonna moralize you. So don't be talking about and one of those teams will be the best team in the NFL. They say the Eagles the best team in the NFL at the time. How did the Eagles fare against us?
But here's the difference.
Wait a minute, now you cutting me off. No, I'm gonna finish this out.
All right, go ahead.
The bottom line is this: you talking about we all the 500? No, all them teams we played wasn't 500 teams. And Dak Prescott, as long as I remember, he didn't play defense. Our defense could stop a nosebleed. But you guys keep saying Dak the reason we losing. No, it ain't. He threw a few interceptions, yeah, but he still got less interceptions than all the quarterbacks put together out there during regular season. But you say, well, he threw a few interceptions. What was our defense doing? We didn't even have linebackers. So I tell you what, we got linebackers now. And the man that went to Washington, he wasn't planning on trying to win that thing. All he planned on is getting out of there. Because we never changed up our defense. Y'all didn't notice when we played, he never did anything to change up and stop it. But I tell y'all this much. All of you that keep talking about Dak Prescott, you don't want to give him his props. Y'all know what? Keep talking. So when Dak when he get in the Super Bowl, you guys are going to have nothing to talk about. Because that's all you got to go on. He ain't a good playoff. That's all you got. But all the quarterbacks y'all just named, Dak got more wins than they got. And most of them don't even get to make it to the playoff. I would have a quarterback that get me to the playoff every year. Then some of your teams don't even make the playoff. And those are the fans that's talking about us. And you don't even make it to the playoff. You mean to tell me you're going to have a quarterback that don't get to the playoff instead of a guy that does? Guys, something's twisted here. Some of you teams don't even make it to the playoff. And you're sitting there talking about Dak Prescott. Keep talking. Dak going to show you. And talking about him walking and all that. We're going to see who's going to be right about that. We're going to see what's going to happen. And I'm going to come back and finish talking to y'all when this happens, what I say going to happen. Jerry Jones know what he's doing. Then you're talking about Jerry Jones just, what is it about a suck? What did he say a while ago? Something about him being around the way, or not so good of an owner, whatever. Just man,
one of the best owners ever
Jerry
in the
Jones,
league.
before Jerry Jones got the Dallas Cowboys, their season was 0. You gotta understand that now. When he got that team, he was a Russian team in the NFL.
One thing I will say about Jerry Jones, he keeps Dallas Cowboys relevant.
But
Regardless if
Jerry
you like
Jones
him
ain't
or
no
not.
smart, ain't no dumb man.
I will say
You can bet against Jerry Jones if you want to, but all of you that got that hate for Dallas, when we played y'all team, what happened? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Right. Well,
All of you that talking about how bad we are, what happened when we played y'all? If you beat us, touche. But it's a good chance most of you team that played us, we probably
comment.
don't.
All right.
And I won't say, I ain't gonna say no more.
All right. Now comments. Back to
You
the
won the
comments.
team that got beat, you need to stop.
I will say this: if you have one of the teams that got beat, they're probably a sub 500 team. The difference between a good team is going to slaughter below 500 teams.
As they supposed to.
Like
But
you're
in,
supposed to.
but a great and an elite team is going to beat everybody else that's above 500, and they're going to be around.
And we did, Patrick.
They're going to be around the 700 to 800, maybe even 900, depending on the team. They're going to be 0.7, 0.8, and 0.900 because they're beating all of the other 500 teams.
Cowboys team.
So the Cowboys, by your logic and your argument, the Cowboys is a good team.
It's a great team.
No, the great teams beat the rest of the. If you're a great team,
Kansas City is a great team.
yeah. If you're a great team, you're gonna beat
San Francisco is a great
yes,
team.
they're gonna beat. You're gonna beat most of the other above 500 teams. If you're an elite team, you're gonna beat just about everybody. Dallas did neither one of those, so they're a good team. And I hate to say that. That may sting a little bit, but that's the truth. Back to the comments.
Who was the Eagles? Who was the Lions? Who was the Jets? I mean, that's some team that was over 500. What are you talking about, man? Because you're not listening to what you're saying.
Jerry Jones is not the richest owner. Okay. Okay. All right.
If you say so. His franchise is way up there, bro. He's way up there. And I would say that makes him
Yeah.
rich.
The GOAT Fire Starter says the pressure, then he says facts. And then he says he is bum against the competition.
Of course. 5 rings, but he's just the bomb.
No, you're talking about Dak.
I'm talking about Dak Prescott.
I'm talking about the Cowboy team.
No,
And
he's talking
then-
about Dak, though.
And that's just like me saying we got 6 rings, but 4 of the rings are so far removed from current playing right now.
Bro.
Even as a Steelers fan, I say that.
Bro, if you say
Because that's a different conversation. The Packers smoked y'all's boots and made Starry organization rethink paying Dak.
You know, and comedy is
And that's
good,
true.
but you know what, guys? I don't find it funny.
Jordan Love and them boys,
It's called we lost.
they thrashed y'all.
That's all it is. We lost the
Y'all
game,
got-
and that was last year.
Yeah.
This year it starts off.
Listen. That's what have you done
Some
for
of
me?
you guys living in the past
Janet
too
Jackson
much.
said this. What have you done for me lately? That's the last thing that we saw from every team last
Let
year.
me tell you what we done for
So
lately.
until this
12
week-
and 5 and sometimes 13. That's what we done lately.
until we see this year and it starts, all we got to go off of is what the teams did last year. Red,
That's all we
Ron,
got. That's all
Steve,
we
am I
got.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to, I was trying to listen to Pop's soliloquy he was giving a second ago.
Well, it is what it is. All I expect is fact. That was facts what I said.
Hold on. Hey, all right, Pops, I got some gray hair too now.
It's okay.
Let me.
I got more.
Let me get in here a little bit. Dallas beat 2 winning teams last year.
They beat 3.
Pops. Come on now.
I just want to let him know. Think about what you're saying.
Winning teams, unless you want to call the 1-0 Jets a winning team. They beat 2 winning teams. I'm looking right at it. I'm not saying you play who's on your schedule. Don't get me wrong. You have to play who's on your schedule. But I just don't want you to have this huge delusion.
It's
that
not a
the
NFL, bro. It's
That
opinion.
you have this huge illusion
It's okay. Let him talk.
that the NFL is scared of the Dallas Cowboys. For the last 30 years, we have watched the ifs, ands, and buts of Jerry Jones. Is he entertaining? Yes. Does he pay a lot of money? Yes. But for the most part, Dallas Cowboys are the biggest. They have been Charlie Brown trying to kick that football longer than the Falcons. The Falcons have been to the Super Bowl twice since Dallas has been to the Super Bowl. That's embarrassing for a helmet that has a star on the side. Brother,
Are you done?
hope for your sake
No,
that
because he's still
Dallas
talking.
does come I really
Patrick,
do.
I want you to stop, okay?
But
We
but
want
at
you
the
to stop,
same
Pops.
time- And at the same time, I just want you to get a little grasp of reality
Okay.
that Dallas has played in a very poor division, with the exception of the last couple of years when Philly has been pretty decent. You've been feasting off the Giants and the Redskins / Commanders for the last decade and a half. And that includes Dak Prescott.
Are you
Let's
done?
not pretend that means that you're one of the best teams in the NFL.
I just don't want to cut him off. That's what I
If you
said.
were, you would get more than
Don't
past that first divisional game. You haven't. You haven't even been to a championship game in a long time. Falcons have been to more championship games than y'all have been in the last 30 years. So, I love you. You the man. But you gotta realize all that good
Okay.
bravado you have, brother, it's another overbearing Cowboy fan trying to tell the world
Oh, okay.
that we're
okay.
better than we are.
Okay.
But God
Let me
bless you.
let me rebuttal to you. God bless you. Right now, God ain't got nothing to do with what we're finna talk about right now. Okay, that's why cuss me out. They say I don't mean no harm. But Steve, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. No, wait a minute. Now I listened to you. I ain't said a word. See, now y'all say I cut you off. What it is? You guys don't like to hear Cowboys fans say nothing back. But bro, I respect what you said, and there's a lot of truth to what you said. But one thing you gotta understand. For you to say we just like we overrated and stuff like that. Now, do you really think I'm gonna sit here and let you say something like that and not rebut against you? Do you really think that's gonna happen? Now, if I came, and I'm gonna be straight with you right now, all that stuff you just said, that's just your opinion. Because a lot of them think like you do, but there's some of us that don't. Now, just because we don't agree with something you said, that doesn't mean we're wrong. It doesn't really necessarily say you're all right either. But the Cowboys is an NFL professional football team. A lot of you like to hang on. They not going to the Super Bowl. And that's all you got. And a lot of you say, well, y'all play all them teams that ain't sub 500. Guys, you know what? Y'all got to get out of that. Back in the day, nobody talked like that. A team was just a team. But not this new generation, all they talk about is that ain't a good. All of them the professional football team. All of them get paid big money, more than we all ever see in our lifetime. So please don't tell me, are y'all playing sub 5? No, that's the NFL football team. Somebody got to lose, somebody got to win. But the Dallas Cowboys, you can say what you want to say. But they the winningest team right now in the NFL. Now I know you don't want to say some old madness about it, but then you go start comparing Falcons to the Dallas Cowboys. Bruh, in your fantasy, in your wildest fantasy, no one's gonna try to compare no Falcons to the Dallas Cowboys. Only people like you will do that. So I'm gonna say this right now. Now the Cowboys, no, we don't. You said something a while ago. We ain't never see. We have played to the second round before. I know you probably forgot that, didn't you? So we did get to the second round a couple times. No, we really did. So don't sit there and say we ain't never got to the second round, because we have. But let me finish. You cut me off. I listened to you earlier. Just let me finish, bro. Let me finish. You can say when I get to, because I listened to you, bro. I didn't even cut you off.
Pop.
No, say Pop. I listen to him, now you gotta listen to me. It's two grown men talking.
Right.
Come on now. So you want me to just sit back in the cut and not say nothing? Everybody watched me sit there and took everything you said with a smile. Now you can't sit there and take what I gotta say. No, I know you didn't mean no harm by that. I know that.
You said you interrupted him 3 times.
You did, Pops. Well, about 5
All I
times.
said is yes or no. That's all I said. But you know what? Bottom line is, I'll be quiet and let you talk. Because if you want me to let you talk, but see, you was saying what you thought, and I took it.
You just
And
misrepresented.
come on, Patrick, let me finish. Come on, man. What? You know what, guys? If y'all don't want the Cowboy fan to have nothing to say, I'll do that. Because this is what this look like. But you know what? It's Pops in here, bro. This is our show. I'm not going to sit here and not say anything.
Brandon said send the link.
Come on, guys. I'm not. You wouldn't. All I was trying to do is rebuttal what you said, Steve. And I come in a couple of times, but it wasn't to cut you off. I just said something like, oh, yeah, okay, you're right. That's all I said. But you know what? All I'm telling you is that all that stuff you saying, a lot of that stuff is your opinion. But you can't compare the Atlanta Falcons with the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know who would do that.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
That was foul. That was just,
Well,
when
I'm
you
just
did
saying.
that. Come on, Pat, I'm gonna finish this. When you did that, that's when you stepped way out.
No, he didn't step out of line.
Yes, he did.
I can't even say.
That's my opinion, okay?
Okay, that's my point. That's his opinion. That's your opinion. No, but he's not out of line.
Hold on, guys.
And he said that they've been to the Super Bowl twice
Can I say something?
more recently than y'all, and y'all
You
haven't.
still cut me off.
Can I say something, guys? Can I say something, please?
Yeah, so you
Now,
gonna tell the man he's out of line for his opinion, though?
Can I say something?
That's just my opinion, though. I listen to him.
Man,
Can I say something?
Matthew, you wrong,
Yes.
man.
Guys,
Travis.
it's all opinion, but
yeah.
I get what both Uncle Steve and Pops is saying.
But-
Pops is saying he shouldn't compare Falcons to Dallas because they had more success overall, and they got 5 rings. So I get that.
He know what I was trying to
But
say. All that
Uncle
stuff
Steve
was
was
irrelevant,
saying,
man.
Uncle Steve was saying we've gotten to the Super Bowl here in recent years before Dallas has,
And I understand
and
that.
With Dak Prescott and all the weapons they've had and all this, so
Yes.
I understand both.
But I
sides.
gave him props for that.
Right.
Yes.
But he didn't remember when you got to the Super Bowl. How did you fare?
And then the other thing is this too is
Jesus,
and
not to
Uncle
win.
Steve was trying to say that you misquoted him on something. He was trying to say you misquoted him on something he said, and it
trying to crack on the low part.
I'm not trying to crack. I'm just saying you got to the play. You got to the Super Bowl.
We
But what,
get it.
3 to what now?
We get it, man.
Jesus.
23.
That's the most
Pop.
embarrassing Super Bowl nobody want to think about it.
yeah, but my
Why
yeah,
talk about you win
but-
and we talking about 3 to what? 20,
but you got to
30
Super
something?
Bowl. Y'all got to Super Bowl against
3.
I wouldn't even talked about that.
They just
Bobby.
came back and won, and we lost in embarrassing
y'all.
fashion.
Listen,
we got it.
but y'all got y'all
You bring it up, I'm going.
Y'all were leading the game against us in the Super Bowl and lost. Y'all were leading against San Francisco in the Super Bowl. I mean, against whoever they lost to. I can't remember what it was. One of them AFC teams they lost to in the 90s. Oh, and they had a chance to get 4. I can't remember who it is now. So everybody's gone to the Super Bowl and lost.
The only reason we didn't
Okay, the Steelers have gone and lost.
But
The
basically,
only reason we
what
didn't
they're
get 4
saying
was
is-
because Jimmy Johnson quit.
Basically, what
If
they're
he
saying
never
is
quit, we'd have got it.
they got 5 rings and they got more success at winning than we do. So to
Everybody
compare-
know that.
So to compare Falcons to Dallas,
That's what I was trying to say.
Well,
That's why I told you he was wrong.
and again,
Don't do that. You
he's-
might get away with that.
he's not
sometimes.
wrong because-
I was just trying to tell you that's a wrong
He's
comparison.
not wrong because
Yes, it is.
You're getting further and further
Steve
removed.
know what I was saying. Don't say what I'm doing. I'm just
You're
speaking my opinion.
you're getting further and further removed from that lack
Patrick,
from the
Even Travis agreed with
what do
me
you
on
call it the prestige
I'm saying I
of
can see-
Super
I can
Bowl
see-
that. That was a
winning
bad comparison. That's what I was saying.
because
I see both of y'all
points.
points. I see both of y'all.
That was just a bad comparison,
Yeah,
bro. It
because-
really was.
because here's the thing about it. At the end of the day,
Patrick's a hater. He gonna say
y'all
what
are
he
getting
can.
further and further removed from y'all the prestige of winning the Super Bowl and being competitive like that because it's as time goes on that gets further and further in the review and it becomes more of a blur and
Patrick, that's crazy.
a conversation of folk time than anything. Whereas at least with the Falcons, do they have more overall winning success? No, not overall, but recently, contemporarily, now in the last decade and a half, maybe decade and a half, the Falcons has had more success in getting further in the playoffs and getting to the Super Bowl.
No.
And they've gotten to 2 AFC championships also.
You gonna get the YouTube took down, bro. And I told you about
So, so with that being said,
And keep in mind, yeah, I'm not foolish. Nobody's trying to compare the whole franchise.
But that's what you
history
did.
Of the no. Okay, now you'll say you didn't interrupt me.
My bad. Man, I'm just saying that's what I thought you was
There
doing.
you go again. You go let me finish.
But go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I was just.
Say that, my friend. So what I'm saying is, I was really more talking about. I understand what you were saying, Patrick. I wasn't saying in the whole era of the Falcons. We've only been around 60 years. Steelers been around 80. Dallas been around probably 70. I'm saying in the last 30 years. Would y'all consider that an era?
Well, you didn't make yourself clear, bro. Since you asked, and I can say you didn't make yourself clear. You should have made that clear. It's your bad.
Yeah, that's why I said, Uncle Steve, I can see
You didn't make it clear, bro.
both of y'all points. You're saying now, like we've been there as of late.
But
like
you didn't
the
say
last
that
couple
specifically a
years.
while ago. You should have made it
I
clear.
understood what he was saying.
Yeah,
That's what
but he
I
should have
said.
made it clear
And
now.
he said it. He said that specifically earlier.
But you did say it yourself
But I
that you
understood
didn't
what you
mean
were
it that
saying
way.
also. That's what I'm
Uncle
saying.
Steve said that specifically earlier.
Patrick, we classified it. We classified it.
Last 30 years. When I put that parameter there of 30 years.
Okay, and that makes sense. That makes sense.
But that's why I started. Nobody's talking about Troy Aikman. Nobody's talking about Roger Staubach back in the 70s. Nobody's talking about that. I'm referring to recent history. Now,
We're down to the
to
latest
Travis's
comments.
point, I'm not trying to say even overall we have a better regular season success than the Dallas Cowboys.
That's all I was
But
saying.
I think look, you yard hard for the Cowboys. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm just
There
saying.
is a little bit of sprinkle of pixie dust where you guys have this inflated thought of what Dallas is in the NFL. Y'all still living off of Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman and Daryl Johnson and all of that. You still living off that. And I'm gonna correct you on your own Cowboys. It wasn't because Jimmy Johnson quit. Barry Switzer won one of those Super Bowls. So let's make sure we give Barry Switzer his love.
Okay.
I'm just saying in recent history,
Okay.
nobody's
let-
afraid of Dallas.
No, I never said that. I never said they was afraid. I never said that. I never said that, Steve, that nobody was afraid. I didn't say that. I never even said that. But I will say this. It was because of Jimmy Johnson left. If Jimmy had stayed, they'd have won that next one. Ain't nobody in the NFL would say that's a lie. If Jimmy had stayed, these boys up here on the table tell you wrong. If Jimmy had stayed, we wasn't going to be defeated. Am I right
Yeah,
or wrong?
probably wouldn't have been.
Hey, I don't know why you said that, Steve. Jimmy Johnson was a catalyst to make us win. And when he quit, that's when we.
I mean, Switzer came in.
And Push came in off and Jimmy Johnson
pretty
team.
much was a real.
Yeah, that's talking
he was
Jimmy
a baby,
Johnson.
He was a babysitter for that.
Yeah, don't be saying
that team was already.
That was baby.
Listen. But this proves a point of another comment that was said earlier.
No, we just said it was Jimmy Johnson.
Is Jerry Jones that as great of an owner as we think he is? If he let Jimmy, if he caused such a rift with Jimmy Johnson that he let him walk, because wasn't there a story about he insulted Jimmy Johnson during a drinking party or something?
No. They insulted each other.
Okay, well, my point is the owner is supposed to be the owner is supposed to be above.
They both should have been more
I know,
mature.
but my
They both
point
should
is
have been drinking.
Jerry Jones being the owner should not have put himself in that situation.
Do you know what he said?
And stoop down to that level. It's neither here nor there.
No, it's important.
But listen, this is what I'm saying right here. You don't even know what
they
Uncle Steve, I think what you're trying to communicate with this mindset and this constant talk about the Dallas Cowboys and what they do this to themselves all the time. And you know what it really comes down to? This is what it comes down to. This is Dallas Cowboys.
Don't you bother to choose if it's just band music or rhythm and blues. Just go and listen. It'll start with a smile and won't wipe off your face no matter how hard you try. Your feet start tapping and you can't seem to find how you got there. Do you believe in magic?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Bop. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Bop. Yeah, magic.
What was that?
Perfect.
Sorry.
Front runner.
I'm sorry, Pops.
No, it's okay. It's all okay. But the bottom line is this is what I'm talking about. I have to contend with that. He cuts off, he plays the music when he get ready, and no one, I mean, it's all on him. But it's okay. I can roll with that. But it's all about opinion here tonight. No one's upset. We all just talking. But you guys, when Cowboy fans speak up, y'all say we in a world, or we in that, what you call it a while ago? You Cowboy. Don't do that. Y'all, when Cowboy fans speak up, what we supposed to do as fans? We supposed to be ride or die with our team. But you guys don't like it because when we losing, we still flood stadiums out. If the Falcons like that, y'all be a better team. When we losing, we still flood the teams. I'm being straight with you. Ain't no easy. Even when Cowboys lose, they got to be a witness.
Do you know what I've
Even when Patrick, let me finish.
I'm sorry.
When Cowboys lose, we still flood the stadium. We Cowboys no matter what. And you guys don't like that. Y'all say we sick and we in a fantasy world, but we love our team and we stick about this when we lose it.
Did we lose Red?
Cleveland Brown fans.
Yeah, he may be back. Yeah, go ahead.
No, not like Cowboys, they don't.
And Brandon, welcome to the show, by the way.
They get rid of it. If I can get rid of people in a minute.
I do know one thing I've noticed about Cowboys fans when they're taking the jabs to the face, the combinations, the body shot, and they're getting backed up against the ropes, and they start losing the round. Is always a resort or default to something that is not on topic. It could be the money that they make, the cheerleaders, the size of the stadium, and like the most commercials. They sell the most merchandise. You know what I mean? Like it always resort, or they got the most fans. Like it always resorts to something that's off of the original topic. The original topic is this: Dak Prescott has not fully lived up to the expectations that were placed on him,
I think he have.
and that's just the bottom line.
Well, let me.
Dak Prescott was.
I'm gonna rebuttal that, Patrick. You talk all time.
Dak Prescott was. We let you talk for 10 to 15 minutes straight, pops. Okay, I literally just started 30 seconds ago.
Go ahead, Patrick. Go ahead.
All right, Dak Prescott has not lived up to the expectations that were placed on him in the very beginning. A stellar rookie season, only second barely to Ben Roethlisberger by one game. So arguably the best rookie season in the history of the league. That's arguable, right? So going into the second season, you're thinking, man, these guys are going to win a Super Bowl within 3 years with that talent. They had Zeke Elliott, right? They had all these. They had
Jason Witten.
Jason Witten. They had, what's the other receiver? Dez Bryant. Dude, the sky was the freaking limit. And then what do we get? Oh, okay, well, they fell short. They didn't make the playoffs. Okay, well, next year for sure. Then the next year, oh, well, okay, well, maybe. Then they made the playoffs. Okay, it's going to happen.
Can I say this?
And then, hold on for a second. I'm almost done. So, here we go. 9 years later. 9 years later, with the talent that's come through that Dallas Cowboys organization, and they have not even scratched the NFC Championship round. Not even. 9 years.
Now let me say this.
So with that being said, that is the issue. The issue is.
Stop. I told him. That's why I cut him off, guys. He ain't gonna stop.
The issue is this, and then I'm done, Trap. Is Dallas Cowboys cannot accept the fact that when you point out something that an organization needs to improve on, they don't like it. I didn't use the word negative. They need to improve against above 500 teams. That percentage of winning. Are you saying I've talked as long as Pops tonight?
No, I'm saying you long-winded.
You haven't talked longer than I have.
Talk longer or whatever. You long-winded.
I've been cutting you off. I ain't been talking. I've been cutting you off.
And move on. I'm here too, guys. Now, what I wanted to say was this: we can't just blame it all on Dak. Is it safe to say that Dak's not the only reason this team is losing?
It is,
because in the playoffs, Green Bay destroyed them on every level of the game: defense, offense, everything. So we can't just say it's just Dak. It ain't just Dak now. Is that fair?
Dak is supposed to put the
quarterback.
He's a quarterback. He's supposed to put the team on his back, right?
I get that, but it's a team sport.
But he had a chance to win the game. He had a chance.
He never had a chance to win that game.
It's a team sport, but we know who's gonna get the brunt of the blame every time.
I get it, but we can't just blame Dak and say he's the only reason why.
He's the main reason. He's the main reason.
I get it, but everybody is saying it like that.
If the Lakers lose a big playoff game, even though it ain't all LeBron's fault,
it's the main reason.
Basketball and football are two different sport games, though.
But it's the same premise.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. You just got 5 people out there playing basketball, man.
The brunt of the blame. No matter, it's not all their fault.
I get that. But what I'm saying is, we can't just talk about Dak like he's the main reason why this team is losing. Like, the defense got to show up too. Like, it's still a team sport at the end of the day. So we can't just put all the blame.
Throughout the years, Dak has had some awful playoff performances. That's why.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, it ain't just him. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now it's got a lot to do with Dak. Now, I do got a lot to do with Dak. I'm not taking away from that, but I'm just saying, but he ain't the only reason.
Uncle Steve, go ahead.
He know all the reasons. Plus, it's the defense when they give up the points they do. But I'm saying when you look back and they start, when the NFL punts start talking about focus on that one reason, they gonna always look at the quarterback first and look at the type of performance the quarterback had.
Of course.
I think that's a little unfair though, but it is.
But
let me say this: if I'm willing to talk, if I'm able to talk,
yeah. Well,
Uncle Steve.
I mean, after Red get through, Red ain't done.
Let's let Uncle Steve one more real quick.
Let me speak to Ian because actually it's almost close to my bedtime. Let me speak to Ian. The quarterback is the most important position in North American sports. Name me a position in any sport in America that's more important than the quarterback position. You can't.
Boxing. Boxing. Because it's one-on-one. Because I'm a fighter. Okay. You say name one sport, it's boxing. Because it ain't with just 2 of you in the middle of that ring. That's one of the most important. That's probably the best. Because it ain't with just you and him. Ain't nobody else ain't no excuses with that one. Both of them quarterback. And that's the one that I'm a fighter. That's why I told you. If it's one other, it'll be boxing.
Team sports. Team sports.
That's not true. But let's go back to my point. My point where Travis was talking about. The quarterback unfairly gets all the credit and unfairly gets all the right when you start talking about football. When we start talking about teams, nobody says Ezekiel Elliott is 30-0 or 30-10 on his team. They talk about the quarterback. They assign the wins and losses to the quarterback, no matter what. Here in Atlanta, we had a scrub last year who there were times that, I mean, the team actually looked not that bad, but he played like garbage and we won the game. But on his win-loss record, the quarterback gets all the credit. So to your point, Travis, I really do believe that, the quarterback, it's just an unfair world, man. The quarterback is going to get all the glory and then all the blame when you start talking about that. Fellas, I got to break out of here. It has been outstanding for a lot
Thank
of
you for tuning in.
Appreciate you coming by, brother.
A lot of the folks that connected up here off these now, y'all make sure y'all put a sub in.
We will. Sure will.
And do that. Everybody check you out. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all fellas be good, okay?
Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in, Uncle Steven. Everybody that came in with you.
Anytime, dog. Anytime.
Everybody that came in with him. Thank you.
Come back in and fuss with me again. Now listen, guys, I'm gonna say this here about this here. All Dak Prescott fault. Guys, we didn't have no running game. They knew what was gonna happen. We didn't have no running game. Now y'all keep saying, well, how can Dak Prescott be counted for not having a run? Any quarterback don't have a running game. Now I don't care who he is. You gotta have some sort of a running game to keep them off that quarterback. We didn't have no linebackers. Everybody knows we was out linebackers. And I'm gonna tell, we had two main people. Our main linebacker, our main cornerback was down. But the bottom line was this: I don't care how much Dak threw that ball in that playoff. If he didn't have no interception whatsoever, we weren't going to win that game because the defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. Now I'm going to say it. And when your defense win games, they win Super Bowls. I don't care. We don't want to say defense want to win them Super Bowls. If you ain't got one, you ain't winning on Super Bowl. So somebody got to stop somebody from scoring.
Go ahead, Brandon.
I have a question. Now, based on what you said, at what point during last year did you realize this?
You got to say it again. You kind of cut up with that.
He said, at what point last year did you realize that?
Realize what?
What you just said, that y'all didn't have a running game, y'all didn't have a defense, and didn't have this, that. What did you realize that?
We noticed it at the very beginning.
Yeah.
When Zeke and all of them was there, we were doing real good.
Your phone.
Yeah. Brandon dropped this. I'm sorry, Dad. I gotta say this stuff for you understand what's going on. Brandon dropped his phone, guys. So his video is messed up, and I think it's affecting your audio too, Brandon, because you're kind of breaking up.
We noticed it when they got rid of Zeke, and that's when everybody said, "Let Tony Pollard run." Let Tony. When they got rid of Zeke, our running game it disappeared. Everybody, as long as Zeke was there, we was winning. But they got rid of Zeke. Tony Pollard was on his own. He wasn't the guy. He just wasn't the guy to do that by himself. A lot of people thought that until they got rid of it. That's why they got rid of Tony, because he just wasn't doing it, guys. He just wasn't. Now we noticed it right there when they got rid of Zeke, and it was all on Tony. We noticed it then, Brandon. And I even said it when we get to. I even told the guy when we get to the playoff, that's gonna hurt us. I kept saying that, and it did. I started saying it then. It's gonna hurt us.
He said, "Okay."
Now you asked me. That's when I noticed it.
Now he said that I will be. I can vouch for him. He said that pretty early in the season because
I even told you, Brandon. I said, I said he gone. I said, that's gonna hurt us in the playoffs.
I say y'all try to make Pollard that dude. And Pollard ain't that dude.
I told him about it. He wasn't.
Come back to hunt y'all.
Zeke was the reason he was running like he was doing. Zeke was beating them up. But Brandon, I even said it when that happened, bro. I mean, just
y'all still did enough to get to and win the playoffs and get to the playoffs. But once the playoffs started, that's when it.
I said it was gonna happen in the playoffs. I said, Brandon, I told him, I say, And the playoffs is gonna come back to haunt us. And it did. But they had no running game. We just didn't have it.
I do remember. I do remember near the end of the season, I asked point blank, "Are y'all gonna make it to the Super Bowl as is right now?" And you said yes.
Yes.
Y'all remember
Everybody
that?
thought so. Mhm.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody said it.
This is
Even
every
the NFL
year.
said
Yeah,
it.
this is every year for
We
them.
was picked one of the teams to go to the Super Bowl. The NFL done that.
My approach was show and prove it to me, more or less. They told you, Sway, I let you say me, and I'm like, okay, sweet. This might be the season, but I digress.
And it's okay. That's your opinion. It's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
But
Okay.
it has.
Yeah, your phone is breaking up, Brandon. We can barely understand what you're saying.
Yeah, try it again, brother.
Might be in a bad spot right now. Maybe you need to walk somewhere differently at the house or something. Could be it. Or it might just be your phone.
Yeah. Did we lose you?
He might be trying to find a better spot.
Yeah.
We're gonna wind down here shortly while Brandon's trying to work on his.
Come back in when you can, brother.
We will table the top 10 current quarterback discussion
got to that yet.
and the top 5 quarterbacks of all time discussion, and then we're gonna talk about the top NFL
Talking about
rivals.
training camp next week.
And then of course we're gonna lead out probably with training camp because it is training camp the next 2 or 3 weeks. So
Till then.
until then,
Anything else?
I think that
The only thing I got to say last of that is, guys, I'm a ride or die Cowboy fan. I love my Cowboy whether they win or lose. And when we win 12 games like that, I love that. Because I know eventually we keep getting close to the dance, sooner or later we're going to get in there. Y'all guys can see what you want to say. I'm a fighter. I'm a professional kickboxer fighter. And I'm telling you, I done been in the reverse of it all. And I'll tell you again, and I'm a football player. And I'm going to tell you again, I don't care who you are. Every dog has his day. And you people saying that ain't gonna never happen, you don't know what you're talking about. That's you hoping it never happened. Because you don't like it, because you don't think it, because you wish it. It don't mean it's not gonna happen. That's all I'm saying. And it will. It will.
What they comments say?
I don't even smoke, but somebody passed me a joint because Pop's tripping.
Pop don't drink or smoke. But that's just my opinion. That's what I believe. You can't disrespect the guy for what he believes now. You believe that it ain't gonna happen, and I'm not gonna disrespect you for it. But I just believe that he will.
Slim Dullah said the
I'm sorry.
The Cowboys got 5 rings, but that was during slavery. Nobody talking about Super
Whoa.
Bowls.
Watch about slavery.
No
Be
more
careful.
Super Bowls, no more.
Be careful.
Jerry Jones hurt y'all more than he helped
That ain't
y'all.
nothing to joke about right there.
Dang, it was a joke about time frame.
Pops, yes.
I just said I don't like that joke.
I know it.
I'm sorry, old school.
Of course
I'm old
you're not
school.
gonna like it.
I'm old
'Cause
school. I don't like the slave
Talking about
joke.
your Cowboys, of course you.
No, the slave I don't like.
In the last 30
Well, you ain't gotta
years,
say no more. I don't say
in the
no
last
more.
30 years, the Dallas Cowboys have been a mediocre team.
Of
Pops
course.
can sit there and say what you want to say, yet franchise with all that hype should have won a championship before 30 years.
Don't worry. What's your team?
I think John might be a Falcon fan also.
What is your team? I don't know. Probably is a Falcon talking like that. What is your team?
Pop is hearing what he wants to hear. Steve
Don't
said
do it.
recent history 20 minutes ago. 20 minutes of Iran ago.
And you
Okay.
heard what I said 2 minutes ago, and I still mean it. Guys, you know what? It doesn't matter. If I don't believe what you believe, you can't fault me for that. Cowboys ain't no bad team. They ain't no fluke. 12-5. That's a record that probably ain't nobody gonna even touch. They do that every year. You gonna sit there and tell me Dak Prescott is not the best, a better quarterback, or not the best?
Slim Dullah
You
said
can say what you want to say. 5-12 or 12-5. That's something that you ain't gonna holler big.
the last cheerleaders
what you wanna say.
the last cheerleaders who's on the last Cowboys Super Bowl team are all in nursing homes now. Let that sink in.
Well, I seen him in a game. They didn't look too bad. Even the old women looking good. I don't know what you looking at. I ain't seen a Cowboy cheerleader. Yeah, even the old one that looks bad. So I don't agree with you there either. No,
Ooh, the title has changed. Pops is the Bobby Brown of the group. Oh,
who cares?
Who
Who cares about you talking about who I am? I know who I am.
That's the new guys on
Yeah, I know. I'm on him. I'm letting him know I don't care what you say.
Steve never said anything about Jimmy would lose. He said give Barry his props for winning.
You can't give it. He babysitting.
Yeah, he literally babysitting.
He babysitting. Talk all that madness.
That team was already.
They know if Jimmy Johnson had been there, we weren't gonna lose. It's gonna be like 4 or 5 more games before we lose.
I mean, he won. I mean, I guess you can say
because he babysitting.
He was the coach and he won. Give him props for that. But at the same time, we know Jimmy Johnson put that team together.
Anybody that sat there and say Jimmy Johnson when we lost him, they know we gonna
when
lose.
Terry Bradshaw came out and said Mike Thomas,
Jesus, man.
babysitting for y'all,
A cheerleader.
which I didn't agree with.
Jimmy
Thomas
Johnson was the man now.
Winning had a lot to do with what y'all.
Yeah, I didn't agree with.
Switzer was literally a babysitter.
Y'all know what Jimmy Johnson's nickname was? He had him perking so good. They called him what? Pig face Satan. That's what they call him.
Atlanta Falcons said
They were scared of him.
Atlanta Falcons Fandemic says Pops. That's the only thing you said tonight that I agree with. Jimmy Johnson was and is Dallas. Jerry's ego ruined everything.
Well, I didn't say Jerry's ego ruined it. I think they both was grown men. And they said they could have handled that different. They both got drunk. They went out to eat, and Jerry Johnson made a statement. Well, this team's so good that even a monkey could run it.
You found some new fans tonight,
and hey, that's what was said. And then
Pops
Jimmy took it raw.
said
Jimmy took
David
it
Ruffin.
raw. See, that's what happened, guys.
It got
And-
Pops Ruffin instead of David Ruffin.
hey, how Ruffin do it? You can't beat me. It's all right. But that's what happened. They both got drunk, and then people drank. They not the best.
Pops sound like he's still upset they let Skip Bayless go from Fox.
Man, listen, I can't stand Skip Bayless. Don't do that. Skip Bayless always said he was a Dallas Cowboy fan. He was never were. So I'm not upset.
He probably
about
gave
Skip
some honest
Bayless.
criticism.
I hate anybody lose their job now. That make that clear.
The Cowboys are also a bigger market team, and that's true.
Big enough. They bet on all status. They the team, bro. Jerry Jones was saying stupid because he started getting limelight like he did. Everybody said that was stupid to get limelight. Now everybody's trying to do it.
I disagree.
Everything that Jerry does, they copy him.
Yeah, Slim Dulles said, I disagree. Dak Prescott is above average quarterback. Most teams are not going to get a Patrick Mahomes type quarterback.
He is a Patrick-like.
Most of your franchise QBs will be similar to a Dak Prescott.
Second MVP, bro.
That's
well, Dak is close to Mahomes now. He is. Mahomes.
The number says he is.
Mahomes just happened to get on a team, right spot, right time, perfect coach. Everything's perfect.
Look at all the team players he got.
If he would have went to a Jacksonville or somebody like that when he came out, or a Lions, he wouldn't have won no championships right now like he did.
That's
with Kansas
okay.
City. He got Andy Reid with Kansas City, bro. That's
Raphael Sumter said, y'all need family counseling.
No, I don't go with our family, bro.
It's a joke, Pops.
Hey.
It's a joke.
You ain't gotta give him the play-by-play, okay?
Yeah. Like I said, this is
okay, Pops.
For those of you that's new,
we do this all the time.
We're very passionate. This is barbershop talk about football. We talk in a way to where how you would hear it in the barbershop.
Yeah, or way we do it around the house.
Yeah, but we keep it real, and we're family. We're a real family. So y'all know how families are. We're passionate, but you know.
Yeah. Y'all gotta get. We're not like all these other podcasts.
Welcome to Pop Show.
We love to do that.
Welcome to Pop Show.
Well, it's called Pop in the Henry, brother.
Guys,
with it.
Guys, thank y'all for tuning in.
We just hope y'all enjoyed what y'all seen tonight. Our YouTube is at Pops the Henry Brothers 1997. Please go to our YouTube and subscribe. If y'all like what y'all see, like I said, we'll be on Facebook every Thursday at 7:30. We're trying to Thursday out. We usually be on Saturdays, but we're trying to Thursday out and see how it works out. And if Thursday don't work, we go back to Saturday. But right now, we're just experimenting. So, and we've been doing this for 10 years too. So we're not new to this.
And don't take what I'm saying personal. I love to have fun. I love to cut up with people. I love to cut up with me. I'm old school. I love my Cowboy. So I'm not like these other fans, burning T-shirts and all that stuff. I'm not like that. I'm a true fan. A true fan don't cut up like that. I love my Cowboys, guys, you know. And just in case you know, I've been around a while.
On the social medias,
I've been around a while.
As far as YouTube,
I'm probably older than most people on this set right now. No, probably older than most people that's out there right now that's talking. I look good, but I'm older than you think I am.
I was talking this way before we started.
Yeah.
Brandon, it's the last few comments before we hang it up. So Brandon said, so Pops, all y'all success came from Landry before Jerry and Jimmy Johnson. After Jerry came in, why hasn't he duplicated that success since MTV got popular in the 90s?
Do you know that the reason they got rid of him because his success wasn't all that good? He had a popularity with that hat and that straight up suit he had. And he had a few good times, but it didn't get good till Jerry came in. And they got rid of him. Now he was a popularity. He one of the most popular coach you ever see. And I give him this prop. When you think of the Cowboys, you think about him.
Pops,
but don't sit there and say they had better winnings than Jerry Jones did.
And Brandon said, "Pops, y'all talk like y'all was the first team to win 5 Super Bowls. How everybody copying y'all?"
Well, you said that. I didn't say that. You think something, then you try to apply it to me. Don't do that. Let me say it and then get on me. Come on, don't do that now. I didn't say that.
But guys, we're gonna get back on starting off with training camp next week. Training camp being full effect because it just started and we didn't get to talk much about training camp at all today. Yeah, because we got sidetracked like we always do. But we're gonna get on that and
we gained some fans though. If you read that comment, he said,
come on back and take that
if
pop.
football talk isn't like this, I don't want to talk with you."
That's right. That's right.
Well, Atlanta Falcons Fandemic, man. Follow us on Facebook. Like I say, Thursdays at 7:30. You guys follow us, and like I say, our YouTube is at Pops the Henry Brothers.
Put it up there, Patrick.
1997. Put it in the chat.
It should have been to put it up there.
Which one is it?
Please go subscribe. Our YouTube.
And Pop gonna be in real form next week. We got some stuff to talk about.
The Henry Brothers 1997.
And guys, I'm just passionate about my Cowboys. That's all you seeing. They ain't nothing personal.
And guys, we're all passionate. And I know it might look like we fight like cats and dogs, but at the end of the day, it's all love, man. Like this, we just passionate about what we're talking about. I'm passionate about my Falcons. Patrick is passionate about his Steelers, and of course, Pops is passionate about his Dallas Cowboys. You know, if you ever dealt with a Dallas Cowboy fan, y'all should be used to this. This is how they are.
But
I almost like
I think Pop's a little different.
Now some of them is a little bit more realistic than Pops could be, but
I'm just quoting facts, bro.
I'm just saying.
Y'all mad because the Cowboys are a good team.
Cowboy fans are a little delusional. Y'all know that. Right. Overall, I'm not saying all of them, but it's a lot of them.
But we are everywhere.
But now
we take over everybody's cities.
But it's also some Cowboy fans that will call out the stuff that goes on within Cowboy Nation, even though they're fans.
Yeah, a lot of them not keeping up with it.
But a lot of them won't.
Calling Jack a bum. Come on.
And if you say anything that the typical fans don't agree with, then you're a hater. Which is crazy because you got your opinion. If you don't like that, you don't like that. You can be a Cowboys fan and don't like that and want another quarterback. There's nothing wrong with that. You have that right. You're paying money. You buy the merchandise. You come to the games. You buy tickets. You have that right. So there's nothing wrong with that.
And on the same bill, he just said, if you happen to like it, it's still cool.
Is it at Pops and the Henry Brothers 1997?
Yeah. You should know that, bro.
Don't get mad at somebody because
I didn't want to get it mixed up.
Don't get mad because somebody love the Cowboys. And if you don't like them and somebody else do, that's just opinion.
So guys, we need y'all to go subscribe right now if you can.
And come and talk with us a little bit.
At Pops, the Henry Brothers 1997. Patrick put it in the chat, I believe. You guys go subscribe right now, man. Like I said, I hope you guys like it. Hope you guys like what you seen. Want y'all to come back, man. Be regulars, man. Come back to us. You know what I mean? We're trying to build this platform up, and this is what we're doing. And then, like I say, if you guys want to come on, all you gotta do is say you want to come on. We'll send a link, get you on here. We can talk football, and we talk about everything NFL, not just our team. So you got your team, whoever your team is. You want to talk football? If you want to come on, say you want to come on. We'll drop the link, get you guys on here. We'll talk football.
It's barber talk. I mean, it's barbershop talk now. We get in there. We actually talk to you. We don't try to be fake about it. We just say what's on our mind and try to keep it close to the real if we can.
Last comment right here, and I'm gonna try to let it be last. I don't know how it's gonna go over, but Brandon says, first of all, I did put the link to our YouTube in the comments. Travis looking at it. Notice all Pop's facts are only positive about Dallas. If you add something negative, you're a hater. If you say something negative about Dallas, you're a hater.
Exactly. But I will say this, Uncle Steve said, I appreciate y'all. Gotta get up early for work. Great stream. Tell Pops I need that bet for November the 3rd when we play.
Oh.
You better be careful what you ask for. Tell Uncle Steve, the last 2 times we played y'all, what happened?
Dad, this is a totally different team. No, you can't count that. It's a totally different team.
Stop talking so much.
It's a brand new team. You can't count none of that all that basic losing It's over. Like they said,
But ain't that the same thing about the playoffs last year? No, I'm gonna get it. Ain't it the same thing about the playoffs? Ain't it the same thing about the playoffs? No, we doing it.
Easy, Pops, on the volume and the mic, Pops.
But ain't the same thing about the playoffs.
Remember necessary?
That was last year. We get that.
Pops, the volume on the mic, Pops.
Remember necessary roughness when he said, "Hey guys, basic losing is over. That's us now. The losing is over with for us. All
right,
that's in the past.
All right.
So you finna get a totally different Falcons.
But everything that's in the past is still in the past, right?
No, not necessarily.
Well, I mean,
it's two ways.
Depends on if you're trying to make a point. If you're talking about something,
I'm trying to make a point.
Sometimes you gotta bring up the past to talk about.
But that's why I said what I said. Then I had to bring that up.
Depends on what
the last 2 times we played the Falcons, we spanked that butt. That's all to it.
Well, we'll give you that. Our team wasn't very.
You
good
didn't give it
then.
till we took it.
Our team wasn't very good then.
I don't think that good now either.
And we beat y'all
3 seasons back.
It doesn't matter. We beat y'all. So we had like 6 sacks on y'all one night.
Oh, now we're talking about the sacks.
Hey, I'm just saying,
Juan Solo said, "By how much the Falcons gonna beat Dallas this year?"
You will see. You better be talking about how
I think it'll
see,
be
y'all
like,
not a 500 team.
I think it'll be like
y'all not a 500 team. We got a reputation to beat not 500 teams.
I think that game it'll be like 28-24 us.
Yeah.
Because we're playing at home.
Yeah. And
So
then
we're not-
Atlanta Falcons Pandemic says, "This is the last comment. The past is the past, Pops. Pops living on a legacy."
Yep, that's exactly what he's doing.
Guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Go ahead and give him that spill, Trap.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Nah, seriously, we're very grateful for everybody tuning in. Please tune in next Thursday. We'll try to look up Pops and Henry Brothers Facebook page, and that way you'll get notifications when we're about ready to go.
Go subscribe to that on Facebook right now, guys.
And then
y'all come find me.
And then
when we go live, you'll get all the live notifications. And also, go to the YouTube channel right now
and subscribe
at Pops the Henry Brothers 1997 and go subscribe.
Here's the thing about the Pops and Henry
Stay
Brothers
up
too.
To what everything that we do.
We're not only gonna do sports, but at some point, especially
we got another show too, to where we're gonna be talking everything that's going on.
That's gonna be raw.
Mostly Marvel versus DC. So if you guys want to come on and talk about that, we'll be talking superhero talk. Everything from that to politics to music to movies,
religion, it all.
Everything.
Yeah, there's gonna be almost nothing off limits. So anyway, thank y'all for tuning in, and keep on the lookout for next week. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and then send us friend requests for the Pops and Henry Brothers Facebook page. Again, that's Pops Henry Brothers. The and isn't in it for YouTube at Pops Henry Brothers 1997 on YouTube.
Right. If you want to send me a friend request, I'm Travis Henry. You can look me up, send me a friend request, and I accept it.
Yeah. I'm Patrick Henry Jr., the best one out of the group. And then we got Patrick Sr., the forefather.
That'll be PC.
Over here.
That'll be PC.
He's listed as PC Henry. Guys, thank y'all for tuning in. And
I'm not gonna comment on what Patrick said.
No,
besides saying this, I'm humble, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
We ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Oh, no, I'm not humble.
Y'all come back and fight with us next week. We enjoy it.
All right. Until next time, guys.
Peace.
Peace in the Middle East.